we're live on the stream. All right, 15 seconds. All right, here's our open. All right. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you were joined with the man, the myth, the legend, Larry Lee, the big sweet himself.
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely. It's not a lovely day.
No.
Not a lovely day. We woke up. We woke up, Jamie.
But for you, you have a lovely day because your man went into somebody's house and rocked it. You rocked it on their homecoming. You went into East Lansing. Your guys went into East Lansing and did what they needed to do. They got business done. They went to town and they did it. They gave work. They gave work. They didn't look at this as a vacation. They didn't look at it as something to go out and party on. And maybe, you know what? I'm going to take back what I said. Michigan didn't go to California to get sunshine. They didn't go to California. They don't know why they went to California. I'm just saying, look, what you do, your best teams, you always carry your defense.
True.
Where the hell was our defense on Saturday night? Where the hell was it? Because I don't know where it was. I'm not dogging out that running back King. I'm going to say this. He is a great running back right now. He ran around, through, and every other way you can run on a defense, he did it. Now, if he's a third stringer, I'm glad the first stringer hurt his ankle. I'm glad that, because then we really get bowled over and get knocked out. We did not come to play. We came to watch and see what was happening in California. We got out coached. We got outmanned. We got beat in every other way. There's plenty of blame to go around. But it starts with the coaching. It starts with that. Where is the mentality? Where is the wherewithal to get these young men ready to go? I get it. You took them out there on Thursday to get them ready, to get them acclimated. It ain't look like nobody was acclimated to me on Saturday. Nobody looked acclimated. Looked like we were swimming for our lives. We got into a riptide. I mean, good God, it was something else. And I'm going to say this, pay attention, because Michigan can learn something from what the USC Trojans do. What they did on their bye week, they got ready for Michigan. And they came out and showed it right away. They got after Michigan. They went right down the field on that day, on that first series, right down the field, and then answered it back when Michigan came back and scored. That's what they did.
Well, let's dissect this a little deeper. The same thing happened against Wisconsin. The first drive.
That's what I'm saying. We, instead of getting our team ready for the next phase that we were going to go through, We went out and recruited. And I get it. You got to go out and recruit. You got to go do some things. We didn't. We got some guys healthy. That's what we did. I don't know what else they did. Did we hit? Did we do anything? Did we put plays in for Wisconsin? Did we do anything? Get ready for USC? Because you had a chance. You had a week off. You had a week off.
True.
It ain't
That's
really
true.
a week off. They don't really,
Right.
when we say it's a bye week, it's really a week to practice, to get ready, to get your bodies ready and get ready to make another run in the next 4 games, because then you got another bye week coming up. So you get ready. We have 2 bye weeks, and we just got to get ready. And it just looked like we weren't ready last week against Wisconsin. And was that a foreshadowing? I wanted to say that's not foreshadowing. We would get better because, okay, the coaches would get after these guys. The coaches would get them ready because you understand.
Keep that thought. I'm gonna go. Keep that thought. Keep going.
You understand this was a chance for Michigan or USC, but USC got it. A chance to let everybody know that we're that team. We're that third team in the Big Ten, that we're that challenger, that we're ready to go. And we didn't show any of that. And I get it. We don't have the 2 defensive tackles that we had a year ago. Everybody knew that we didn't have them, but we built that up and said, we are ready defensively. We're ready defensively. And I thought we were. We had linebackers. We moved one of our best inside linebackers to rush, an edge rusher, right?
Right.
We moved him out there. He's playing well. He can play both positions, but we moved him, and it looked like it was helter-skelter out there. Nobody running around, everybody. They ran through us. They ran around us. They did whatever they wanted to do.
Which is what the second point I want to dissect is we all kind of knew USC had a pretty decent offense.
Well, yeah, yes, we did. They had a decent offense that throws. They didn't run the ball like that on Illinois. On Illinois, they didn't run that ball like that. They didn't run the ball on anybody like that. But they ran on Michigan like that. They showed that, hey, either there's two scenarios here. Michigan's got a problem with their interior line and their linebackers, right? Or dare I say, they got better. They got better over the bye week. They found things. They ran the trap. You saw it. They ran the trap. How many times did they run the trap? They hooked it. When the guy wanted to fight, when the edge end wanted to fight, they hooked him. When the edge guy wanted to be outside, they blocked his butt outside. They took him down the field. Look, there's only one. You fight it. You fight that trap play. Fight it. And then, and like I said, maybe we're not big enough on some of the edge guys we were using. So whatever we were trying to do at the time, it wasn't working. Go back to something else. Move to something else. Change the defense up. And look, I get it. And I'm just so passionate about it.
Well, that's awesome. Point number 3 from me. And, man, I'm going to be careful about what I say here because I think I can say it because I am that neutral person.
Yeah, you observed. Go ahead. What did you observe?
I'm not a Wolverine, but I am a Wolverine in spirit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I question Coach Moore.
Okay.
I think I've said this.
There's a thought. There's a lot of that out there right now because I just read an article. They compared the first 17 games. Okay.
Yeah.
They compared the first 17 games of some recent coaches, and the 1, 2, 3. They compared Jim Harbaugh. They compared Brady Hoke. And they compared Rich Rodriguez, okay, to Sharon Moore. In 17 games, Sharon Moore is 10-7, okay? Mm-hmm. Jim Harbaugh was 14-3. Mm-hmm. Brady Hoke was 13-4. Rich Rodriguez and it doesn't surprise me, but Rich Rodriguez, because he came in and dismantled everything that he had to run his run and shoot, his version of the run and shoot. He was 7-10. So when you say that, are we? And here's what I've heard. This is what I've heard since I was in Massachusetts, flying back today. I've heard, is Michigan going back to mediocrity? Are we going back to mediocrity? Now, the question is, either we got beat by a good team, a good team, or did they sneak up on us? Or did they? I mean, you can't sneak up on. We already lost one game. We knew we lost one game. Did not have a loss in the Big Ten though. But now, it's real. It's real. You can't get another one.
Here's where I'm going with that though. It's not necessarily that he's a horrible coach or anything. I think his technique is too kind, too friendly. It's kind of soft. He's overdoing the player coach thing, the player coach emotional thing. Emotional thing. I mean, there are times even the smoothest of coaches you have to buck up a little bit.
You got to get into that butt. You got to
get into that butt. And he seems to be a very cerebral, intelligent, slow-minded, easygoing kind of guy, which in years past has not been the Michigan kind of coach.
No, it hasn't been. Jim Harbaugh got into you. Jim Harbaugh got he tells you the truth. He would tell you the truth.
And as an outsider, I see that. We can go even back to Bo. We all know now that day is done.
No, that day is done. Bo would have got. Let me say this, and I was telling somebody this when I was in Massachusetts. Someone asked me, "What would Bo do?" I'm like, "You remember when Syracuse went and ran those the wind sprints after the game? We would have practiced. We would have practiced for another 3 hours after that game." I'm not joking to you. Until the plane was ready to take off, we probably would have got in there and been practicing plays and getting ready, because that doesn't happen. I know this is not the old Michigan. I get it, and I understand it, but nobody does that to Michigan. You don't run. We don't allow it. We don't allow it. And I know I'm speaking like we have standards here. We do have standards here. You want to call it old school? Call it old school. The one thing you ain't going to do is run on us. The one thing we're going to do to you is run on you. You understand? That's the old standards. I get it. But it's the credo that we've held to our core. That is the core thing.
That's the discussion that is going on in Beaver Valley right now.
Right.
The same discussion about the same techniques and the same things going on. Now, as much as I admire Coach Moore, former offensive lineman, everything, but I don't see that I don't see that guspa, whatever that means, out of him.
No, you need to see that. You need to see that switch. He got
that fire. I need to see that fire.
Right. I don't see the switch yet. I don't see the switch. I don't see, and I get it. He's a good guy. I want to cheer for him. He's a dude. I get it. And as I read some other articles, and I watched some things. I watched Sam Webb after the game, his post game thing, and listened to it. And look, it's one game. I get it, but are we overreacting, or are we reacting the right way? And like the thing about it is, you can't get embarrassed on national TV. You understand? It was the truth of two programs, iconic programs that need to come out the dust. Michigan, and look, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Michigan's coming out the hell of being accused of cheating. Okay,
Yeah.
being accused of cheating. Right now, we're appealing all of that. Okay, trying to show that we have that standard and we win championships. Well, and I'm going to say this now. What I am going to say is, look, I get it. Indiana, you're going to be surprised.
I was just going to say.
You're going to be surprised with my top 5. I'm saying that right now.
No, I was just going to say, them Hoosiers.
They've righted the ship. They've got a program going right now, and they went on the road. They went to the West Coast. Now, very few do this. Can go to the West Coast and win.
But even deeper, since I'm on the coach topic,
right?
Look at the fire of that coach.
Oh, Cignetti. I'm gonna say
he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
You know what they say. If your coach is a butthole, if he's a butthole, he's a good coach because they respect him. They get it done. And I'm gonna say this: in the NIL era, they're getting paid. I'm just saying because they with them. They work hard for them. Those kids were running and doing everything they needed to do. Look, I'm hoping that this was an aberration and that Michigan gets it right. They were embarrassed and they feel that they were embarrassed. They got to get it. They got to turn this around. This has got to be a turnaround. This has got to be a big turnaround because you know what? They can't afford it. Washington's coming in-house soon. And remember, they traveled to Maryland. Everybody talks about the travel and everything. They went to Maryland, got in the early morning, and spanked that butt of Maryland. And I thought Maryland was a pretty good team. I thought they were.
So now, since I'm a pro guy, we all know I've admitted it. So now I'm kind of looking at more kind of like what's his name that took over after Tony Dungy. In Tampa,
Jim Caldwell.
No, it's not Jim Caldwell. It's Gruden.
Oh,
John
Gruden. Remember, Gruden inherited what's the name's team in Tampa?
Tony Dungy, and he got after him. He got after that Buccaneer team,
and he won the
Super Bowl. Yeah,
he won the Super Bowl. Is Sharon kind of in that same kind of category?
I'm going to give you even one better. You ready for this?
Okay.
Because you're a pro guy, I'm gonna give you one better.
Okay.
Which Harbaugh is he?
Ooh.
Is he Jim Harbaugh or is he John Harbaugh?
You're asking which Sharon is?
Yes. Which Harbaugh is he?
I say he's John.
Right now. But see, he can't be John. He's got to be more Jim. Ideally, but
and that's what Michigan's used to, and that's the Michigan way. Right, by what I remember and understand,
right.
All the coaches I know that have gone through, all the players that I know that have gone through. That's the Michigan way, man. Coach Moore. I'm not crucifying him right now. I really am not.
No.
I'm just being realistic.
He's back. He's 2 weeks back from his suspension. I get it, but he's got to affirm himself who he is. Now, when he went on suspension, I don't know what the hell that was with Biffs and the love letters and all of that, and they love blah blah blah. I don't even know what that was. Kill that now. That narrative needs to die. Look, I'm gonna tell you what Bo Schembechler says. I'm gonna treat you all the same, like dogs. You're all the dogs, and we about to start barking, and we about to start playing football. Because I'm gonna say something, you're gonna get lost in the muddle. You're going to get lost. You're going to get lost in the muddle. And I know people are now jumping off the bus. Jump off then, because we don't need you on the bus. But there's a lot jumping off because they got embarrassed. Those fans feel that they got embarrassed because they are fans of Michigan. And what happened in that stadium, in the Coliseum, it can't be unseen anymore. We got exposed. You can run on Michigan. You can throw on Michigan. Hell, if you blitz on Michigan, they can't pick it up. They can't. They got a young great quarterback who if we get after him, we're gonna chase him out of the pocket. They got two very good running backs. You got to give them some room. One's hurt right now. We don't know what extent, so they're gonna go with the other one. And the two receivers, they're coming along. They're coming along. We got to shut them down quick. If you shut down that.
We had this question earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, maybe a month or two ago. Realistically, was Michigan ready to compete, or are we enthusiasts in promoting them when they're not ready yet?
I'm going to say this, in my honest opinion of me. I thought we had some dogs, and I don't see the dogs anymore. I thought we had some dogs on defense. I was told how they work and everything, and they've been playing. They've been playing. Now it's the talent that they're bringing. We got to look at we got to go back and look at the talent that they were playing against, because when they met up with some guys to their size and a little bit better, they beat us. They beat us. They beat us straight up. They beat us. They beat us. They look at Matt. You can compare us. Quarterback was better. The running back, the running backs were better. Their tight ends were better. Their wide receivers were better. Their defensive line was better. They went. They got after us. Now we just got to admit that, but we got to go get better. We got to go. We got to get the red ass and get better as soon as we can. Because if we don't, we're gonna get left behind. If we don't, but here's the thing. Look at the schedule. We still got a chance. Look at the schedule.
Right.
It bodes well for Michigan. I'm just letting you know. It does bode well. You can get back in this race. Things happen in this race. Look at what happened in Oregon last week. I'm just saying. Look at what happened. True. That team right there, I thought that team was the best team in the Big Ten. Best surprising team. And they would surprise Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. Now, I don't know, but Dante Moore did hurt his ankle. I'll give him that. But, there's no answer for the defense. They played, absolutely at home they got beat. They got beat at home. Right. All I'm saying from a Michigan standpoint and from a Michigan thing is that we did not come to play. We were not prepared. Our minds were not keyed on this game. And I don't know why. I can't figure out why. We look, the defensive coordinator got out coached by the offensive coordinator. Okay? The offensive coordinator got out coached by the defensive coordinator. Yeah. We didn't see it coming. We didn't see. Look, and I get it. Big Sweet, though. I'm gonna say this. You can't change the whole playbook around. No. All you did was make tweaks. You make tweaks in the middle of the season. That's all you do.
Well, I will say this as well. Traveling cross country and all of that. And I said last week that Coliseum sold out. You're used to it because you Michiganders here have that same kind of stadium kind of environment. And if they I told you what that
you heard Let's Go Blue. You heard that. I heard that on TV.
Right. I told you what that environment was going to be. It was going to be unlike any other one. Look, when that Coliseum is packed.
That's why they circled this game. I told you when Michigan goes on the road, everybody circles the game. Everybody. Because if Michigan doesn't win, you just showed America we're ready to play. We're open for business. You see how we treated them. These are your mighty Wolverines, your national spotlight Wolverines. The guys that outside of Notre Dame, you guys look at them for a barometer. Not anymore.
Well, going back to the Coach Moore thing, he said the stadium was sold out because of Michigan. Well, SC was ready for you because you were Michigan.
Exactly. And that's the thing. They don't understand that. That's what the young kids don't understand. You walk in there with those helmets, everybody wants to beat you in a feverish way. And they're going to bring everything they got. You become their biggest game. You've got to up your hype to get ready for that game. Right. We weren't ready from that standpoint either. They were going to bring their best shots.
So I go back. That's not Coach Moore's flavor.
Dude,
I don't
then
know
you
if he can
go
do
find
that.
an orator. Go find an orator then, so he can preach to them. We need somebody to get them fired up because that team did not take that field like they own that field. We walk on that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, in the 80s, we walked on the field, we owned it. It was ours until
hear
you take it from us. You can throw a spear in the ground, you can take a knife and stick it in the ground. I don't care what you do. It's our ground until you take it.
I know it. Go get Blaine and let Blaine give him a pregame speech.
Blade, exactly. He should.
Blade, yeah.
should. You should. All right, I'm gonna calm down. We need to get to the weather.
Woosah.
Look. Yes, it's Woosah.
Woosah.
Gary Rizzo, what's up, Gary? I'm a little hot. I'm sorry.
Woosah.
What you got in the weather forecast for us for Washington?
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. And by the way, thanks for the passion. I appreciate it. And all the listeners appreciate it. It's the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So we got enough spine as listeners and that to know what you're saying. As far as the weather goes, this coming weekend, let's set the stage. It's a noon kickoff. The normal high for October 18th will be 61. The normal low will be 43. The record high is 84, and that was in 1963. The record low was 24, and that was in 1976, which I think was the Bo Schembechler era, but I'm trying to think of our quarterback back then. So, anyways, the sunrise would be at 7:51.
Ricky Leach.
Yeah, Ricky Leach's freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Sunrise would be at 7:51. And because a lot of people are going to be out tailgating or on their way to the golf course, which will open at 8. Sunset at 6:47. So the good news is the weather will be above normal once again, but we won't be flirting with a record high of 84. We could if it was a sunny day. Believe me, we could, but that's not going to be the case. The bad news is that there is a chance of showers toward the end of the game. So the morning and pregame weather will start off probably partly cloudy, upper 50s when the gates open and the Victor's Lounge opens, and we'll be warming into the low 70s in the morning. The clouds will slowly increase at kickoff. I've got partly sunny skies, 73 degrees, again, well above normal. Wind will be southwest 10 to 15. But during the first half, the sun, again, partly sunny with more increasing clouds. And then it looks like the shower chances increase in the 3 to 4 o'clock hour. So we know the game will be over at 4, probably around 3:30.
Yep.
So again, it's really close. If the showers hold off, we'll stay in the mid-70s during the game. But if they get here before the end of the game, it would be in the second half, and it would probably be in the fourth quarter. So I've got the rain chances at about 50-50 right now. I hate to go 50-50 because it doesn't tell you anything. So I'll go 40-50 right now. 40% chance of rain by 3 o'clock, and then a 60% chance of rain by 4. So that's really threading the needle because the showers will be in western and central Michigan, getting close to Ann Arbor in the 3 o'clock hour, and that's too close for comfort, especially this far out. That's still 6 days away. So that's how I have it. Meaning there's a lot of wiggle room in the forecast right now, meaning the next time we talk, I'll have a better handle on the showers. But I've been following it, looking at the upper air pattern, and cold front will be moving through by Sunday. So we're not going to see any prolonged, unseasonably warm weather at the end of the week. In fact, this week will be kind of like a tale of two weather patterns. Mild for the start, cooler in the middle, and then warming back up toward the end. And then by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, we're back to cool. So that's the nature of the beast in mid to late October here in the Great Lakes region. And the front, again, coming close. If it's just an hour slower, we can go through the whole game without it raining or a chance of rain. So we're really threading the needle on this one. And as far as my comment goes, our opposing team coming to town, don't underestimate the Washington Huskies. I think they're underrated, and they're 5-1 overall. Their only loss was 24-6 at home when the Buckeyes visited, and after that they bounced back nicely, and they're quarterback is a mobile quarterback, had a career day. So you guys can talk about that all week, even though we're rehashing the past. When you look ahead, I'm worried. So color me worried, but the weather, I'm also worried about showers. But the good news is more toward the very end of the game. So that's how it shakes up, Jamie and Sweet.
Appreciate it, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Hopefully you get it up to speed a little bit better. That was Gary Rizzo, our residential weatherman, getting it in. You know what? We just need a couple more hours. That's all we need. We need to go to a break. We come back. We break it down a little bit closer and see. And Big Sweet, you got me thinking. Sharon, is he too nice? Is he? Let's do it on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Oh, yeah. Okay, that felt good, didn't it? I'm just saying. We got to bring up James. We got to bring up James Franklin. 10 games for how many years? He's had 10 wins. I mean, we're firing him. I mean, he's had some bad luck. That's all. He's had some bad luck.
$50 million buyout. Fire me.
I want to be fired. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to be fired. I want to leave right now. Hey, it's time for me to go.
Let me give you the direct deposit.
Exactly.
Numbers.
Fire me.
I guess Adidas is going to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, if Adidas is gonna pay, well, let them pay.
They're the ones who really wanted to fire him. They're like, look, we won't make up. Money's not an option.
That's because they taking their money. They're trying to get the shoe, but they're trying to get the deal and everything. I get it. But I got James Franklin, an attractive candidate for UCLA, Wisconsin, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
He made his bones down there at Vanderbilt. So it ain't like he ain't used to being in the SEC. He knows.
My boy just took
it's Arkansas, baby.
my boy just took the D-line coach, Jay Hayes. You know Jay?
Yeah.
Jay just took the D-line coach at Arkansas.
Oh, did he?
Last week.
Look.
Yeah.
Miss Darren McFadden.
Exactly.
There's all kind of names coming up, man. They're saying what's the name? Yeah, we said Arkansas's coach. No, Nebraska's coach.
Oh, Matt Rule.
Matt Rule. He's a Penn State guy.
He's not going to rule it out, apparently.
He won't recruit like James Franklin. I'm sorry. Matt Rule's a dickhead. He's a real dickhead.
I mean, how much
time we got?
We got about just over 2 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know. He's going to leave Raiola in the middle of Raiola prime?
Hey
man.
It's a different day and time.
That sounds like leverage to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like, hey, Nebraska, you're going to have to back up the money truck.
Exactly. That's what it's all about these days.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with loyalty or none of that is, man, how can I benefit myself?
Just waiting to get the next job.
Exactly.
Whatever the next job is. We're climbing. Opportunist.
And next time there's a long break, let me know.
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, like if there's like this one.
Yeah.
Need to do something real quick.
No problem. Yeah, our next commercial break is definitely a little bit longer too. So.
Okay, cool.
Should definitely have time.
Can't say that on the radio, though. I tell you that. Can't say those things.
Uh-oh.
No, I went. You know, I went back to what you call it. I know we're live, so I ain't gonna
Okay.
get too crazy.
I
ain't gonna
figured.
get too
I figured
crazy.
as much.
Went back to air.
Yeah. How was it, man?
It was good. It was good. You know what?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was good seeing everybody, the
Good.
teachers and different things like that. Damn, they don't get no older either. You ever notice the teachers don't get older, but you get older?
Right, right.
It's crazy, man. I'm looking at. I'm like, I'm 60 years old, and you,
I know.
I
About 30
couldn't
seconds.
guess, but I couldn't guess how old they were because I'm like, you look the same.
That's Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. I mean, I'm hugging people and everything like that. But it
15.
was good. It was good though. It was good.
Good, good.
Always good to go home, get grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, stand by.
Gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass doing his ones and twos. And that would be Big Sweet Larry Little trying to calm me down. I don't know why. Dude, I get it. I get it. You went through hell. You went through hell and back. But your
Right.
team is back and they styling. What was that, 3 in a row?
No,
3 in a
two.
row.
Just
Get people fired.
That's just
Yeah.
two.
That's
Get
just
people
2.
fired.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Hey.
Hey. That's 2 more than I thought we were gonna get.
I'm just saying. But we got to talk about this. What's happening in Happy Valley? Why is this? Why are they doing what they're doing? What's going on? You lose one game. It was a big game. And yes, it was probably the biggest time in Happy Valley. It was a whiteout and everything like that. America got to see the game. You should be happy about the game itself. Do you know James Franklin brings you 10 wins a season and you crushed him. You smushed him out. But I'm going to tell you what, he ain't going away poor. He ain't going away poor.
Fire me. Fire
Exactly.
me.
I mean, James Franklin, he gave you 10 games every year for like 8 years, 9 years, something like that. I mean, come
Here's-
on.
Hey, here's my my account number, and here's my no. I agree, man. But Jamie,
I'm going to just say this.
That's the sign of the times, bro.
It's the sign of the times, Big Sweet, but listen to me. That place was left in shambles. After what happened to what's that guy? What is his name? Sandusky? What Sandusky did to that university, and I'm not even saying Joe Pa did it. Whether he knew or not, who cares? But what they did, they should have never came up for air. And the NCAA gave them air and let them have a heartbeat again.
Right.
And you
And
brought
James
on
Franklin
this
did a
coach,
good
and
job
James
of-
Franklin came back. Everybody else will say it was the coach who went to the guy that left. What's his name? He was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots at one time.
Oh,
Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien. I
Bill
coached
O'Brien.
Tom Brady. Shut up. Ain't nobody care about you coaching Tom Brady. Shut up. Anyway,
Well-
it ain't like you coached at Michigan and Tom Brady. Be quiet.
Well, Jamie, the money nowadays has changed everything, man. And there was a time where a $50 million buyout would have made it impossible to get rid of your coach. But now, hey, who stepped up? Who stepped up?
Adidas.
Adidas stepped up and said, "Hey, ain't no thing. $50 million. That's a drop in the bucket, man.
That is just a
Let's
drop in the bucket because we're going to get it from your shoe money. We're
But
going
I heard-
to get that.
I heard something else though relevant to this. It's not only the $50 million you have to pay Franklin to go away.
But you got to pay the
It's the millions that you're going to have to get somebody legit.
right.
So
You can't go cheap. You can't go cheap right
You
now.
can't
You
go
can't.
cheap right now. No,
You got
they just set a bar. They set a
Because-
bar at 50 million. That okay, we can play with 50 million. Whomever they decide to land upon knows that, especially if he has an agent, he's going to say, "Oh, they got cash."
But Big Speed, here's my problem. And I know everybody knows this, but they forgot about this. James Franklin is a hell of a recruiter. He was bringing them in. He was bringing 5 stars in. The state of Pennsylvania was coming to him. He had them all coming to him.
Wait a minute. Ho. Was it him? Or was it the monies that they pulled together to create a competitive level?
It was him the first initial years, and now it's the money that he pulled together. He helped put that stuff together. So what I'm saying to you is, whoever that coach is about to be a coach, he about to be a recruiter, and he about to be a fundraiser. Because that's what he's got to be. And he's got to be shaking a lot of hands and kissing a lot of babies. I'm telling you. No, stay away from the babies. Not in Happy Valley. Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Hey, John Gruden to Penn State.
John, that's what you predicted?
No, I'm just saying that.
That's
what we're going to hear. That's what we're going to hear. I bet we hear that. I bet that comes up.
Who? Okay, I can see Matt. Matt, what's the guy's name? Matt
Rule.
No, the guy who destroyed the Lions. Matt, what? What's his name?
Oh, Patricia.
No, Matt.
It's not Campbell, right?
No, Matt Millen. Matt Millen.
Oh, Matt Millen.
To Penn State. He plays there.
He is a Penn State.
He's royalty there.
Has he ever coached?
Yeah.
I thought he was a GM.
No, he was the GM. Wait a minute. He was never a GM. He never had anything to do. And the Lions brought him there.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Right.
So,
believe me, I know.
Why can't he be a coach?
Right.
He calls games now. He's still calling games, and he is Penn State royalty. So why not? I'm just saying.
He still calling games? Matt's calling games?
Sometimes he calls games. He got a show. He's got his own show. I mean, he breaks it down. So Matt Millen can be that. Look. All I'm gonna say is who you gonna before you fire somebody, you got to have a replacement, don't you? Think ahead. Don't fire him until you get somebody, right?
I'm reading that in Sports Illustrated that Matt Campbell of Iowa State may be the target.
That's the future Michigan coach. Remember, everybody wanted Matt Campbell, the guy those days. I remember that. I remember the Matt Campbell's talk. Matt Campbell ain't leaving. Hey, Matt Campbell's got a gold mine up there. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Matt Campbell. I'm just saying. I get it. It sounds good, doesn't it?
I heard Indiana's coach's name come up too, but he's building his own kingdom. He's building his own kingdom.
Exactly. He's stacking a lot of bills and everything. I mean, he's got his own kingdom going on.
Yeah.
He's an upset away. He's an upset of Ohio State away from having it all. Having it all.
Oh yeah.
I mean everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Who?
He kind of has that old school flavor.
He does.
He's got that old school coaching flavor.
Hey, you
which
heard
I don't think is pertinent.
You know what he says to everybody?
What?
I'm Kurt Cinetti. Google me.
I like that.
Because I win. Come on now.
I did hear him say that. I like that.
Google me now.
That's a classic, man. That's great.
I think James Franklin would be good for and Big Sweet. I'm not saying for UCLA, but he could be a West Coast guy. He could clean up good. I'm just saying. Yeah. And y'all ain't got to pay him a lot because he getting that money. He getting that other money. I'm just saying. He getting that Penn State. He getting that Pennsylvania money, which is coming through Adidas. So I mean, you ain't got to pay him that much.
We'll see.
I mean, Wisconsin. I don't. Big Game James in Wisconsin. I don't see that bald head because he got to wear a hat all the time. You know what I'm saying? He can't show that bald head off. He love to show that bald head.
I'm just kind of looking at the landscape of college football right now. I told you there's one name I told you about before, Tony Elliott.
Yeah,
his name is going to come up in some major circles. Now James Franklin, I could see UCLA. I see what you're saying. I could see And not that I know anything or anything, you know some inside workings on that. I told you about, but
Right? Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, you know, he is available. He is a winner. He knows how to win games. I'd say a lot of folks would have to consider him.
Well, look. The old Big Ten is gone. The days of Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, that's gone. You got to put Oregon in. You got to put USC in. I mean, you're gonna get a jumble. And now, dare I say, really, you got to put. I'm sorry, it's got to be Ohio State, Indiana now, and then we talk about the rest of us. You talk about the rest. That's how it is right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe I just said that, but can you believe that? I'm just saying.
Well, you can't believe you said it because of Ohio State or because of Indiana.
And I got to go with Indiana. I mean, if you listen to the radio, I mean, the TV guys, nobody can touch Ohio State. Nobody. They got the greatest offense, the greatest defense. Justin say he's just doing everything he needs to do. He's fitting he's fitting like a new shoe put on and everything.
All that. I just know my thoughts is they're the champion until you beat the champion. So as long as they're undefeated, I got to roll with Ohio State being the best team in the country right now. No one's knocked them off the perch.
You know who I'm still sticking with. You know who I'm sticking with. I ain't seen nobody beat them, and they got a better wins. They got better wins on their resume. Better wins. Miami. They do. I'm sorry.
Ruben
they do.
Bain's pretty nice too.
Notre Dame rolling now. I told you they were gonna roll 10 because they getting in. That all rhymes too.
Rolling in, getting 10. Rolling in, getting 10. Rolling in, getting 10.
They're already ranked 13th, so they're just dying to put them in the top 10.
They can't wait. They drooling to put them in the top 10 right now.
Hey, Belichick might be available.
Hello, AP. God's watching. God's watching. I'm just saying. You know they want to put him in.
Belichick might be available.
He's not taking another coaching gig.
As a defensive coordinator. That's the going thing. If you're a team, go get you a defensive coordinator, a pro defensive coordinator, and make him the highest paid coordinator in college football.
Yeah.
And they'll get it done. Get them the best players too. Because Matt, they killing Matt. They saying that that Matt on Ohio State, they killing him. They say, hey, he's a genius. He's bringing it back. No, it's the players, man. It's the players.
Oh, always.
He's still got that pencil in his ear with the laminated play sheet. I
can't wait for the sleeves to get cut off. When the sleeves get cut off, because he's gonna cut them sleeves. He's gonna cut them sleeves.
Like his mentor.
Just like his mentor. Look at all husky. Yeah. Looking like a little polar bear with his beard. Why is he looking like that?
Oh no, I know. Well, that I'm going to do a lot of dissecting the next few days over coaches and who's where and what and potentials, and be ready to really discuss.
Isn't that your job?
Yes, that's my job.
Ain't you working on that right now?
I am, but I'm not ready to divulge it yet.
You haven't. Well, James Franklin, you should put him on that list. He can win 10 games for you. He can't win no bit. Wait a minute. If you bring in the number one, he ain't beating them. But
he's got a ceiling.
Exactly. He's got a ceiling.
But guess what? He's definitely got a floor.
He does.
He's got a floor.
He's gonna get you that 10 games.
You gonna loan me some? You gonna loan us some money?
I'm just saying. It may be worth it too. It may be worth it.
Maybe does Adidas travel?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, if Adidas travel, maybe. Hey, who knows? Maybe.
Maybe he's working on the cheap though, because he's got guaranteed salary coming.
Really, he should just go to TV. I mean, he should just go to TV
Yeah.
and just do color analyst, or
It's a lot less stressful.
be in that studio. I mean, for 2 years, I mean, everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Look at everybody jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. I mean, that's what they do.
On another line, you know, this just popped in my head.
Uh-oh.
You think a guy like Eddie George is climbing the ladder? You see what he's doing at Bowling Green? You see how he's turning it around a little bit, and is he climbing the ladder? Is he in contention somewhere? I mean, you know, should be in contention.
He should be
at a larger place.
Should be thought of, but I don't know, Big Sweet. We do a lot of retreads around the college football. They do a lot of retreads. All
That's
those
true.
SEC guys that are on TV and talking, and then all of a sudden they pop over there to UNLV. You pop over there to Auburn. Did you guys see the Auburn? Speaking of, did you guys watch the Auburn Georgia game? Did you see any of it?
No, I watched the
Dude,
little Cam Newton salute.
I'm going to send you both a play where Kirby Smart is calling timeout to the referee, right?
Right.
Google Kirby Smart timeout,
Okay.
Eric.
Yeah.
He's calling timeout. Then he tells the referee, I didn't want that timeout. I was clapping.
I think he did see a clip of this.
And they gave him the call.
No.
They gave him the call.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
no. Georgia won that game, but they shouldn't have won. Auburn all but should have won that game. I'm just telling you. But the SEC knows who they want to be in the championship.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I didn't watch that game, but I did see some highlights of Cam Newton going back and getting his jersey retired. I thought, did you see that? That was nice. That was real cool.
That was nice. It was good. Look, he deserves it. He got him a natty. He beat Alabama that year.
Yeah,
he did everything he needed to do. Exactly. He may be the 1 year wonder, but he's the wonder why he came. You see that?
I just saw it. He ran right up to the official. It looked like he called the timeout, and then he's like, "Oh no, don't worry. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. I was clapping.
He ran right up to the official."
Dude,
Oh my God.
college football is so crazy now. I just watch it and go, what the hell is going on?
I know. It's pro football now, right? So,
it is. That's what it is.
yeah, and behind the scenes, you know, I got some strong theories about professional football that I think are trickling down to the collegiate levels, you know?
Right. I mean,
So
it's just crazy. It's crazy. And you look at it and you say, what are they doing? And look, I know it's the SEC and they like to help each other out, but I sit there and I look at this and I say, well, what we can't have Auburn beat Georgia. That's exactly what they just said. They told us that pretty much. You can't beat them. We need them in the championship. We need them in the playoffs. Right. Auburn ain't gonna be in the playoffs. They ain't ever gonna be in the playoffs.
The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. So if you find some evil, you find some money, there's some love. The love of money is somewhere around. Involved with everything.
I was kind of bummed to see Texas actually beat Oklahoma this weekend.
What? Why? Well, Oklahoma.
I just don't. I don't like Texas.
They rushed Mateer. They
definitely did.
You can't bring Mateer in. I know it's the Red River rivalry, but I get it. But you can't rush that quarterback.
17 days after surgery.
His hand was bleeding. Do you know?
God.
It was bad. Yeah, that's a bad look. They said at one time they said he should take the year off, come back next year. Remember that? And then all of a sudden he's back. 2 games, 3 games out.
It was 17 days after hand surgery.
Right.
That's not a lot of time.
No.
And he looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the country before he left.
Right.
But then he came back and threw 3 interceptions against Texas.
That's gone.
I wonder how many of these college guys now have agents.
They all have agents.
Because an agent wouldn't have let him do it. The agent wouldn't have let him do that.
Well, I'm going to say this. He is well paid, okay?
Okay.
And when that donor says hey, no play, no pay, he getting paid. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. I gotta not forget, but I got to remind myself often these guys are making it, but not only paid, but what they're getting paid.
Exactly. So
you know,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And so I got to, and here's an update. John Navarra cannot be on the day. He's on a plane flying west. I don't know where he's going, anything about that, but he did hook me up quick enough to let me know that he couldn't be on. So we're going to talk about, the quarterback position on the other side, and we got to talk about Bryce Underwood's progression. I mean, Bryce is doing well. I don't know. Did you guys think he had a good game, or did he have a somewhat good game? Or, I mean, are they holding him back?
That we'll talk about on the other side.
Yeah, we'll do it on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right, Larry, you're good.
Okay.
It was good. It went well. We went to the Boston College Clemson game. Clemson beat that ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't cheering. I had a lot of Clemson guys around me. I thought maybe you were going to come up and see me. Well, maybe we got it wrong.
From the Athletic, talking James Franklin. Somewhat stunning news. He is out of Penn State, fired. Gains into this 12th season of his at Penn State. Highly successful tenure, but 3-3 for a team that was supposed to win it all, or supposed to be a contender to win it all. Just lost back-to-back games as 20-point-plus underdog. First time on a record that's happened. So $50 million buyout. Penn State willing to pay it. That is the second highest on record after Jimbo Fisher and his $77 million at Texas A&M. Penn State going to be a very attractive job, no question about it. It's one of the best jobs in college football. I still think James Franklin is going to be a very attractive candidate for a lot of other programs. He is aggressive.
Come on with it. You can finish.
He is a winner. He's a program builder. We got facilities built at Vanderbilt back when no one could get that done. And he's 53 years old. So I think he'll be back out there quickly. Will Auburn open up? Will he be back in the SEC? Kentucky. You got Arkansas, of course. Wisconsin, Michigan State. They haven't battled coaches there. You've got UCLA. You got Virginia Tech. I think a lot of schools are going to be after James Franklin. And I don't think he's done winning in college football. We'll have much more coverage of this.
I don't think Michigan State's going to let Smith go, though. Everybody keeps saying that he may go back to somewhere else. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
All right, Larry. Should be coming back in about 90 seconds, so got some time.
All right, thank you.
No problem. about 30 seconds.
All right.
I'm still going to play the John Navarre intro music. Well.
If he makes it back, good. If not, I'll do my Jamie impression.
And welcome to the M Zone, Jamie Morris. No, he's back.
All right.
Oh. It goes on.
Yep. Stand by. We'll come back live here pretty shortly.
I was
What?
queuing up my impression. I was queuing it up.
I said everybody stopped me in the hallway and was asking me how this weekend went. I said, as Larry clears his throat, he's getting ready to come on.
Oh.
I gotta stand by just a couple seconds here.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone, Jamie Morris.
What you laughing at?
Eric Black, and well, you know whose music this is. It's
I
John
can't hear it. I
It's
can't
Johnny
hear it.
Cash.
Okay, it's Johnny Cash singing the Rings
Oh,
of Fire.
it rings up on John Navarre song.
We gave that music to John Navarre, and I said John Navarre's not going to be here today.
Oh.
So
I still got the John Navarre
and
music.
I'm like, and people are going to think, oh, John's really coming on. Jamie doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm like, okay, that's why I was laughing.
Ring of fire, ring of fire.
That's what it is. Yeah, and you heard why John likes that song. He's like he didn't like the hip hop music that Miz said to
I
him.
see.
He's like, can we
no.
change that to something else?
To Johnny Cash.
Yeah, he went to Johnny Cash. He liked it.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, well, you got to do what you
All
got to do.
Ring of fire.
So, since we're talking about the quarterback, we should talk about the quarterback position and where it is and where it's
Yes.
at and everything like that. Bryce Underwood, look, I'm just gonna say, he got beat up a little bit on Saturday. He did. He got an education. I mean, let me say this: every game is he's learning something. You know what I'm saying? Every game is an education for him, and it helps him out. He's learning that he's got 2 receivers, 3 if you count Samaj, but he's got receivers now, guys that he can trust in catching the ball, and his tight ends. So don't forget his 2 tight ends that we have too. But I mean, it's tough sometimes because the line we get stuck on some things. We get twisted. They do that TE twist and gets us, and he's running. Now we all say that he can throw the ball. I mean, you've heard announcers say he throws the ball better on the run than when he's standing back there throwing it in that post. So I mean, in drop back manner. So I mean, I think he's learning. I think he's doing what he can. Do I think the coaches are holding them back? Look. I thought they threw the ball as well as they could, and I think if we need him, he could get it done. We just got to pick up the blitzes, and we got to pick up the people that are coming at him, and he's got to get around the garbage, the hands coming up. So I mean, from that standpoint, I think he's a young man. He's got a 59% completion. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst.
I tell you, while I was watching that game, I put my personnel hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I said, how would I evaluate Bryce right now? He is well ahead of the game. He is a talent, and he is well ahead. I mean, even that stage, he's seen 3 major stages now.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
He's seen Wisconsin,
right?
He's seen Nebraska. And he's seen now USC. And
Oklahoma too.
Oklahoma.
I'm sorry, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oklahoma.
He got his baptism in Oklahoma.
And watching him Saturday, I was saying to myself, I said, this young man, the moment's not too big for him. You know, there are a lot of other factors that are entering. You know, like you just mentioned, the O-line, and you know, I still think they're a young team, and we mentioned some of the things about the coach, but Bryce himself, that young man is well ahead of the curve. He's a brilliant. I watched him, and that wasn't too big for him. He was cool, calm, collected, even though he was getting whipped, even though times were a little tough on him and that kind of thing. He still kept his cool. He tried to run when he could. And I tell you what, I would rather have a Bryce Underwood than not have a Bryce Underwood at this point.
Well, thank God Michigan's got him.
That's my point. That's my point.
Look, they have a quarterback. You know we have a quarterback. There's other positions that we need to get, and we need to fill holes, and you're going to have to go out and spend some money, Michigan. It's just the way it is right now, and that's the order of the game. But we're going to need – you have some kids that are hurt, injured for the year that can't come back and different things like that. So you know you got some guys that you can put in there next year and different things like that. So we get progressively better.
So as a Michigan man, what's the difference between this team now and the championship team 2 years ago?
We control the line of scrimmage on both sides. We control the line of scrimmage on both sides. Mason Graham with the other two, they control that offensive line that they had to go up against. Nobody got past those guys, and you weren't going to run on them. For sure, you weren't going to run on them. And
just ask Ohio State.
Yeah, and then you were solidified in the back end. You were solidified because you had some guys that play. That being said, we're young in the secondary, and we're not as big or as strong on the defensive line. I mean, we've been exposed, and we gotta juice that up. You gotta get that going. At the linebacker spot, you're strong, but you gotta fortify that too, because you can get blocked, and you can't afford to get blocked. And it's usually those defensive linemen that take up those offensive linemen, which frees those linebackers.
Exactly.
And getting the pressure on the ball on that quarterback. That's we weren't able to get the pressure on that quarterback on Saturday either.
It was by far the worst performance of the year. Rushing the passer, it was only like a 15% pass rush win rate. But I would say for Bryce Underwood, are they holding Bryce back, or is the offensive line just not as good as it has been in the past?
We're not where we want to be offensive line wise.
No, it doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. And if we can't do the things we can do, look, I told you, the game is all about stopping the run, and we need to run the ball. If you can't run the ball, and you can't stop the run, that messes up all of what your foundation is. Your foundation is it's buckling. I call it buckling because that's what we live on. That's the credo. We're going to run it over here. We're going to show you what we're running at and where we're running at. You try and stop it with whoever guys you got. That's the credo. And now they stopping it.
And how many times have you seen a team run for 6 yards a carry against Michigan?
Exactly.
It's just not that often.
It doesn't happen. You don't let it happen. Now, it's happened before.
Sure. TCU ran for 230 yards.
That's what I'm saying. So it's happened, but that's an embarrassment. And you can see everybody's come on and say, it's an embarrassment. It's outrageous. I can't believe what you're letting those guys run on us. And that's my voice when the complainers come out.
Protector.
Right. But they get it. They understand it. Michigan, that's what Michigan does. Look, the run sets up the pass for Michigan. Now, sometimes I think the pass should set up the run, but really, it's the run setting up the pass. And on the other side, we want you to throw the ball because we're going to come after you. We're going to take the run away from you because we want you to throw the ball because our edge rushers are coming, and they're coming like banshees.
Well, let's go way back a few weeks ago when I gave out the definition of an offensive coordinator is to be what? Offensive.
I got it. I learned. You beat it in my head enough. I'll get it. I got it. I said offensively. And I get it.
Right.
But here's the thing. As an offensive coordinator, if you see some things, if they take away some things that you do,
be smart enough.
You lose some of right. You got to make adjustments. And look, they tried to screen. They tried when they just threw it down the field and the young man caught the ball and just took off running. That's the way the offense you should play. That's the offense. Hey, if you break that, if you do that a couple times, they're gonna get back. They're gonna get back. They're gonna pull back their safety. They're gonna do all the things. But the first thing they're gonna do, give them what they want in the beginning. Run the ball. Try to run it on them. See if you can. And then if it don't work, guess what? You know what to do.
I know it's a different
up in there and you throw it down the field.
That was one of the lone bright spots.
Right.
Was Andrew Marsh.
Yeah,
Andrew
Marsh.
Had a good couple of games.
And Donovan McCulley.
And McCulley
I don't
too.
care what anybody says. Donovan McCulley, he didn't get the ball thrown to him as much because they would double him up.
Mm-hmm.
But they made plays. They were making plays, and you had two receivers making plays. So that's a good thing. That's good for Bryce Underwood. That's showing, hey, we're making progress in the passing game. Now, the running game, we need you offensive linemen to get it together. Get it together. That's the key. Yeah. I mean, that's what's changed from an offense from the championship years to right now. We used to control both lines of scrimmage.
Right, which is what Michigan has been known for.
Right. The foundation of it was that. Hey, look, if we can get to the quarterback quicker than he can get the ball off, it's going to be a long day for the opponent. But that's not happening right now, especially in the USC game. In the USC game, and then when we had them long, they hand the ball. They give us what we want. They gave us what we want.
49-yard run.
Exactly.
Jeez.
And they take off, and we can't tackle. And that's bad because we're known for making solid tackles. We're known for getting in there and hitting somebody and hitting them hard and bringing them down. Right. And we just didn't get it done. We just didn't get it done.
We love Hitman Hillman, but wrapping up sometimes is okay too.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit stick everybody every single time. But I thought I saw Bryce do something he hadn't done a whole lot this year where, Michigan was driving down the field. I think it was their second offensive possession. They're inside the USC 30. They get a false start penalty. Mm-hmm. And then Bryce does something that he hasn't done a whole lot this year. He took a really bad sack. I think they lost 11 yards on that play and took them out of field goal range.
No, you're right.
They lost points.
No, you're right.
That was a 7-0 game at the time. Mm-hmm. Could have changed it a little bit. Maybe as about a field goal. Maybe you actually score a touchdown on that drive, but you did something you can't really do. You took a huge sack out of field goal range.
Well, that's a freshman mistake.
Yeah.
He
doesn't make a lot of those.
He doesn't make those. He does not a lot. He knows his downs and distance and everything where he's at on the field and what he can do to contribute to the offense, but this time he got caught.
He does a really good job of sensing the pressure.
Right.
That's something I do like. He does step up in the pocket a lot when he notices that pressure's caving in on him, but it just one of those drives where that just didn't happen.
He's solid. He's a solid quarterback. Yeah.
I mean, you look at Raiola's stats from last year. Sorry. You look at Dylan Raiola, like last year, he was the Bryce Underwood coming into the season. Everyone, oh man, this guy's going to be great. His stats, ho-hum, they were fine. Nebraska didn't win a ton of games last year, and this year he's, he looks incredible right now.
He's in shape.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to say Dylan Raiola, he wasn't in shape. He came in, he got tired. You can see when he got tired, their offense went boo-boo in the ground. Mm-hmm. Bryce was in shape, ready to play. He came in earlier. I think he came in earlier than Raiola came in his freshman year. He got with the team. He made relationships with them. He's got great relations with everybody. He works just as hard, if not harder, than his teammates to get out there and show. And he's not breaking down as Raiola do it. And I got nothing against Raiola. Right. He's in shape this year and he's playing a full game. But when I paid attention to him in his freshman year, he got tired. And I get it. Look, you break down in your freshman year. You have the freshman breakdown. It's just too many games and too much to think about. Trust me. I played on Bo Schembechler's offense, and look, I thought I was getting overloaded. But it's off tackle right and off tackle left. You can't get that?
I know.
I'm just saying.
The other thing, this is weird on my behalf, but do you notice how our two teams, collegiate and pro, kind of mirror each other?
Oh,
sometimes?
yeah, I did.
Sure.
The state of Michigan took an L.
Oh, man.
In football, we
And
took an
baseball.
L. It was in baseball too. Yes,
man, what a
I mean,
weekend.
if you look at Michigan State took an L.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michigan took an L, and then last night, the Lions took an L. So
And they didn't look like they did a lot of the same kind of characteristics as Michigan did. They weren't themselves, and
they weren't in sync. They weren't in sync. No.
And
No.
I noticed something else last night when they interviewed Andy Reid after the first half when things were kind of still tight. Andy said something I thought was awesome. He said, they asked, you know how they asked the coaches. He said, we got to get our rhythm together. Our rhythm is not together.
Mm-hmm.
And, that hit me like a ton of bricks. They're running plays, but when a team gets in a rhythm, especially an offensive rhythm, then they're unstoppable. And then you notice that second half, Kansas City was in a rhythm.
They did get into a rhythm, and every time the Lions tried to make that comeback, Kansas City answered. They were able to answer and then get ahead of them.
It seemed like too, like the Lions got a little frustrated. Like there was a batted ball in the third quarter. It would have been third down for Kansas City, but instead Aiden Hutchinson decides 4 seconds after Mahomes throws the ball, he has to hit him. And he has to pretend like he didn't hit him so that he didn't get caught. And then, of course, he does. And, I mean, the Lions did take an L, but you know what? Juju Smith-Schuster, he took a 2-piece and a biscuit. So.
Hey, Branch is going to be a little lighter in the wallet.
I don't know why everybody says he's getting suspended.
He might. I don't know.
See him getting suspended.
I didn't say suspended. I said he's going to be lighter in the wallet.
Eric said he's going to get suspended.
I don't know,
but Eric's the second
definitely
person
going to get fined.
in my group that says, he's going to get suspended. Why?
He might. I don't know.
He's going to get fined.
He instigated, but he's
you know what? I'll say this. Juju Smith-Schuster kind of instigated that one.
He did. He was coming over to him in his face.
It's like
come over there.
I saw Mahomes tried to slap hands with Branch, good game, and Branch wasn't that interested, obviously.
No, and wait a minute. And then he went to the press and said he was wrong.
He did. He said it was childish.
He said it was childish. He should have dapped him up. And look,
a couple of safeties. Hey, a couple of
you're
safeties
a hard
with some
hit. Let me say this:
hard hitting safeties.
It's a hard hitting safety, and they're hot. I'm just saying. At the end of the game,
whether your name's Brandon Hillman or Brian
I didn't want to talk to anybody at the end of the game, especially if we lost. I was madder than mad, and it just drove me crazy. I didn't want to talk to you, and I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to do that. If we won, I'm calmed a little bit, and I'm happy that we won. So yeah, I'm gonna go over and if you my former teammate or you're my former teammate from Michigan and everything, yeah, I'm talking that Michigan. I'm talking that Michigan slang. But all I'm saying to you is, it's hard to take that anger down because it's a controlled anger, right, Larry? That's what I'm saying. It's a controlled anger, and it's hard to. If you keep that anger up to, protect yourself and everything like that, now you want to come into my space and get up in my face? No, I don't. If I lost, I don't want to see you because I ain't losing to you ever again. I'm going to beat you when I get a chance.
I was kind of different. During the game, I was crazy. But the minute you hear the last whistle gun or whatever okay, it's over. It's over. Cool, no problems, issues.
He can switch it off and switch it on. I go up and then I go down, but I need to cool down at my locker.
I wasn't like that, But that's why they had that rule, like the media can't come in the locker room for 12 minutes afterwards and all that.
Exactly, because I was playing for the Patriots when that happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I was there.
Okay.
I was there.
All right, yeah. Well,
that's why we had those rules. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss it anymore.
Man, 12 minutes doesn't feel like a lot of time.
I think it's 12. I don't know if it's exactly 12.
Well, no,
Or
he's
however
right.
much time.
Then they decided to put curtains up and everything like that too. So you protected.
But you know as well as I know, some of the best post-game fights.
Oh
have
yeah.
been, in your own locker room.
Exactly. Yeah. They're gonna think you throw down. I mean, yeah, it happens.
So the best fights I ever seen was in our own locker room after the game. You know,
Yelling and screaming. I'm like, damn.
I know. I'll never forget. We had one, Robert Porsche and Scott Mitchell. Oh my God. Them two went after, boy. We had to break them apart and all that stuff. Robert was going to kill Scott Mitchell. He's going to take him out. He's going to kill him.
He would have crushed him, too. He would have crushed him.
Lions Ring of Honor, Robert Porsche.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Scott Mitchell, not so much.
Don't be doing that. Scott Mitchell, you know what?
He don't like that.
He takes a lot of hits, man.
He does, yeah. He's sick of it, too, by the way.
Yeah.
He's so sick of it.
In all honesty, me and Kevin Colbert are the reasons why Scott Mitchell became a Lion.
And I don't know if I want to take the blame for that.
I'll tell you the story. Wayne Fonts. This is Wayne Fonts. We were looking for a backup quarterback. Wayne Fonts says, "Don't bring me." He said, "Don't bring me any of those old broke down guys." At the time, it was Harbaugh. It was Mark Rippon.
Yeah, you just came on the radio and called Harbaugh broke down.
At the end of later in his career, man, this is like year 14 or whatever. And so Wayne Fonts says, "Don't bring me any of those guys. Don't bring me Mark Rippon. Don't bring me Harbaugh. Don't."
That's my quarterback.
I know, but I'm just telling you the truth.
Damn.
He said, "Don't bring me Warren Moon." Those were the old guys. So Scott Mitchell has started like 9 games because Dan Marino got hurt in Miami.
I remember that.
He did well. Well, Kevin Colbert and I both have strong Miami Dolphin ties. Right. Kevin was a longtime scout for the Dolphins. I'm a former player. Mm-hmm. So we get on the horn. We're looking all over the league for up-and-coming guys. Scott had just started 9 games for Marino, and I think won 7 or 8 of them, or something like that. So I called Dwight Stevenson, I called Mark Clayton, I called all my old teammates and said, "Hey man, tell me what's going on with Scott." "Oh, Larry, he's solid, man. He can play." And we did our usual due diligence over all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And at the monies that we could pay him and that kind of thing, that's how we landed on Scott Mitchell. And that's the behind the true story about how Scott Mitchell became a Detroit Lion.
So you're the reason why we had Scott Mitchell time.
Yeah. I was one of them.
You better watch out. People going to find out where your mobile home is and they're going to blow it up. I'm telling you. I mean, that was the worst.
No, it was not the worst. We led the NFL in offense.
In 95,
we led the NFL in offense. We had Brett Perriman, we had Johnny Morton, we had Barry Sanders, we had David Sloan, we had Herman. We led the league in offense with Scott Mitchell.
Where's the rings with Scott Mitchell?
We
you get a ring for being the leading offensive guy?
No.
You get a ring for that?
But it wasn't horrible like you just described either. Because Scott Mitchell came.
Scott Mitchell was horrible. He's just a horrible man. He's just a horrible man. He's an angry man. He asked Eric. He's angry now.
He's angry now. And you just said he doesn't get the credit. Everybody beats him up.
You know what though? 95, 32 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 4,000 yards. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's not
pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Did we go to the playoffs that year?
Man, they went 10-6.
Okay, did we go to the playoffs?
Maybe.
I'm just asking.
I don't know.
Scott Mitchell was. We did make first round playoffs. You always make the first round playoffs.
They did, but they lost.
So it wasn't a bust.
But they lost 58-37.
I mean,
that was Philadelphia. That was because that was, if you remember, what Lomas made a promise. Remember Lomas Brown said, we're gonna beat the Eagles, and that's what was the coach, the brother coach for the Eagles at that time, Ray Rose. Ray Rose.
Yep.
Ray Rose said, classic line, me being a music guy. Ray Rose said, "Tell Lomas Brown there's only three things for sure: taxes, death, and trouble." Remember that was a Marvin Gaye line.
I remember that.
Marvin Gaye. That was a classic comeback by Ray Rose.
Why when everybody brings up Scott Mitchell, saying he wasn't bad, he wasn't that good either.
They were down.
We did not go to the championship, man.
I'm just saying.
The Eagles were up 51-7 in that game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that's the story. It was because of Lomas Brown.
Touchdowns. He ain't have enough in the playoffs.
But it wasn't Lomas fired up that whole city. That whole city was fired up when we went.
Don Majkowski.
You can say what you want about what Lomas did or didn't do. Lomas did his. As long as Lomas does his job, Scott Mitchell, you do yours.
Believe me, I love Lomas. Lomas is I love Lomas Brown like a brother. But that's Lomas. That wasn't too smart on Lomas.
He sounded off. He sounded off.
He sounded off.
He was confident.
There's another funny story about this, Jamie. So later on, we're trying to trade Scott Mitchell, right?
Right.
So we understood. What was the coach? Billick at the Ravens.
Brian Billick.
Loved Scott Mitchell, right? Absolutely loved. We got wind of that. I called Shaq Harris. Oh, matter of fact, I got to call him back. But I called Shaq Harris back then. Hey, Shaq. You know, he was one of their executives. Hey, Shaq, man. James Harris, the famous African-American coach, James Harris. Hey, Shaq, man, we want to trade Scott Mitchell, man, and we understand your coach really likes him. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, Larry. This was like 1998. Check this out. This is like 1998, 99, one of them years. I said, hey, Shaq, he said, well, Larry, what do y'all want for him? Right. I said, we want a 4th-round pick. Yeah. He said, Larry. He said, I played the game too. Right. Exactly. He said, oh, this is hilarious. This is 1998, right? Mm-hmm. He said, okay, Larry. I said, well, Shaq, he led the league. We led the league in offense in 95, number 1 passing statistics. He said, well, I tell you what. He did it also. He said, I'll give you our 4th-round draft pick in 95. It was 98.
I'm just saying.
It was hilarious. Me and Shaq to this day, we laugh about that conversation.
See, hey, it's okay. It's okay if you make fun of him, but if I make fun of him because he was soft, I don't care. And he's mad. You can't be mad. You retired. You said he was a bust. I said he wasn't a bust. I didn't know bust did not come out my mouth.
You said he was horrible.
He was horrible. I did say he was horrible.
I'm not gonna say he's horrible.
He wasn't horrible. He was horrible.
4th-round pick. I wouldn't say a bust.
He had that nasty swagger on him. You know what I'm saying? He had that nasty. He wasn't a guy you wanted to cheer for. He wasn't that guy. Anybody who don't know Scott Mitchell and look at him from far away as the quarterback, you go, I don't like that mother farmer. I don't like him. That's what I would say. Anybody would say that. Wait a minute. That'll be one of the questions. What did you think about Scott Mitchell? What do you think about Scott Mitchell?
They don't go back that far. Our listeners don't go back that far.
I said Scott Mitchell. Yeah, he do go far back. Everybody remember. Between him and Matt Millen, everybody hates the Lions. That's why they hate everything. Matt Millen. Hey, it's a good thing Matt Millen became the general manager because he replaced Scott Mitchell. As the most hated player.
Now I'm getting pissed off because Matt Millen fired me.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told you he was a rotten guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a rotten guy. Yeah. Damn right, he's a rotten guy.
Anyway, that's right. State. We don't care about him.
Oh, he's the lead analyst at Big Ten Network now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's why he should get.
Let him go back to Penn State. Take them down too.
He should go to Penn State.
He should be the GM of Penn State. Don't they all have GMs now?
Right. Let him go back to Penn State.
Yeah, just let him do that.
That's funny. We got to go to a break. We come back. That was a good breakdown of the quarterbacks. We had a good thing going, and then we As we usually do, we tail off.
We're going to tail off.
So we got to do our top fives on the other side. So get your top fives ready. I don't want to hear, I don't have one, Jamie. I don't want to pick it. I don't want to do that. No, get your top fives ready because we're going to break it down. Who are the top 5 teams in the country today? You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Clear and good. Scott Mitchell talk. I didn't think we get into Scott Mitchell talk. Jeez.
I know I took us off.
Oh no, I love it though. I'm glad.
Off script.
Yeah. Sometimes it got to be like that.
Raise hell. How about that? Is that the Commodore?
Oh yeah.
Commanders, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's the Commanders.
Is that Hale?
I don't call them the Commanders. I call them the Redskins.
I call them WFT.
Yeah.
A Washtenaw, not Washtenaw football team. Yeah,
the Washtenaw Raiders.
That's my fantasy team.
Like
Yeah, that's my fantasy team. We're not very good this year. I beat Bobby this week. Thank goodness.
There you go.
Oh man, I needed to. He hasn't gotten to win this so far this season. So low hanging fruit there. No, the WFT, the Washington football team, should have kept it.
I like that one too.
It's very soccer of him.
Somebody just called Derek Carr. Derek Carr reportedly contracted by Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh man, they need him. I'm assuming they had to have done that before trading for Joe Flacco.
It was before Joe Flacco.
Okay. They're like, hey, you sure you're done? He's like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
He can't take any more head.
No,
to the
I don't
head.
think so.
And
seems like a good locker room guy.
His shoulders aren't that good anymore.
No, he had a lot of issues, but towards the end, especially. Seems like a good locker room guy, though.
They like Davis Mills, Sam.
Davis Mills. Ugh. His name is Davis Mills.
I know.
You can't be Davis Mills and be a starting quarterback in this league.
They didn't call the Ryan Tannehill though.
He's washed. I think he's washed.
Shit, he's done.
Yeah, he's so done.
Oh my God, that's not
Tennessee would have kept him. I don't know. Like
how about them damn Panthers? Them Panthers,
they show life.
They are showing. Hey, and they stayed with Bryce.
Good for them.
Bryce.
Good for them.
I like what they did.
They got good talent around him. I like Chuba, and Rico Dowdle is just like the next
Rico
Walter
stepping
Payton.
up. Yeah,
What's
he's
this?
stepping up. Dude, he's running that
is
rock.
this?
He's running that rock.
He wasn't like this in Dallas.
No,
But Dallas's offensive line has crumbled over
He
the
hates
years, though.
Dallas. He hates Dallas. He hates Jerry, too.
Oh, my God.
Another Jerry hater.
I mean, like, he could have been their number one back if they had kept him. I mean, they have Javonte Williams, whatever. But Dallas's line is no good. I guess the Panthers' line has gotten a lot better, but Chuba Hubbard's a nice player, too.
They should have.
I like their rookie, too, Big Tet. Big Tet Aroa.
Yeah.
He's pretty nice.
Yep.
Well, Jalen Coker coming off IR.
Dude, it could be the best quarterback could be our boy in Seattle.
Ooh, Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm really having a lot of regret not taking JSN this year in fantasy. He looks incredible.
Hey, how's my quarterback doing? He's coming back next week.
Oh, JJ?
Yeah, coming back.
Oh, that's right. He's practicing.
Yeah, he's practicing.
All right.
Stand by. We're about to go back live on the air. All right, give me one moment.
Woo!
This is the M Zone.
And And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got Big Sweet. It's sitting in the home moving home
wheels.
4 wheels on home, but it's a couple of weeks though, right? Big Freak.
Yeah.
Big Freak. I call him Big Freak.
Big Freak?
Big Freak. Yeah. I've been called that before.
Big Freak. Exactly. Hey, I'm excited to hear everybody's top 5 and everybody like that. So it's gonna be fun. Because if it ain't fun, I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna pick fun at you. Because y'all need you need to get in there and get somebody, because you know what? I know who my top.
I got my 5 too.
I mean, I'm pretty happy about my 5. I ain't got nobody right, nobody. Just telling y'all. Anyway, wait a minute. Detroit won. You know that there was a hockey game today.
Oh, already?
In the middle of the day, it was a hockey game. The Red Wings.
Oh, 2-1.
Preseason?
No, regular season already started.
Season already started.
It's early, but they do it this early now.
Dude, they get into it now. I mean,
hockey season starts like right at the beginning of October now.
It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
And NBA basketball is coming up very soon as well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's too much going on.
We haven't talked about our boys, man. Bless you, boys went down. They went down. Our boys went down.
They went as far as they did. They went further than last year, right? They went further than last year.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, 14 innings. 14
They
innings?
fought.
15.
Was it 15?
15.
15 innings.
Yeah, it's too many.
I mean,
way too many.
Look, somebody got to be able to hit the ball, right? I mean,
Kerry Carpenter, that's it.
Right.
See, that's the thing. They've had so many on base chances all during the playoffs. They left a lot of people on base,
especially in those extra innings too. I mean, they took Skubal out a little bit early, I think too. You know, everyone says that, but then the game goes another 8 innings, so it's like, okay, well.
I mean, look, Skubal can't do everything.
I know, right?
He can't be everything to everyone. I get it. And I get that, everybody, Skubal. Skubal can't do everything. He can keep, but you got to score runs. You do got to score runs, and you got to get hits.
Well, that's the big question in baseball now. Did the pitch count hurt baseball?
No, I like it. Oh, you mean like taking guys out earlier?
Taking guys out because they threw 75 pitches.
Yeah.
Right. Like that.
I think Skubal had another inning in him for sure.
He
was at 99.
Yeah.
I think you got to go at least. Can you give me 3 more batters?
Yeah, you got to go.
If you see him start to lose gas, you already have guys warming up.
How do you know what his threshold is if you don't ever push it?
I don't know. And what's the point? I mean, you're not signing him. Are you going to sign him long term?
Wait a minute. That's the most important thing. You got to get him signed because
come on,
he's still got the possibility of winning that Cy Young.
Absolutely,
still got that.
That's right.
Next year is his last year of team control.
Right.
You can't lose him, man.
No,
they're just you can't do this to this fan base.
Well, look, he got you. He's gotten you further than anyone. Almost. He's just going to be Verlander. If he leaves, he's going to go win somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
If he leaves, he's going to New York. I guarantee you. He goes to New York. He goes to New York because he gonna get paid.
New York or LA, I guess.
He gonna get paid.
He's gonna get like $1 billion in deferred money from the Dodgers.
Exactly.
They're gonna be like, oh, we'll pay you $1 billion between 2037 and 2050 or something.
All right. So here's my top 5. It's hot.
Okay.
It's hot.
Fresh out the printer.
Fresh off. I got Miami at number 1.
Ooh.
I got Ohio State at number 2.
Okay.
I got Texas A&M at number 3.
Ooh.
I got Indiana at number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say this, and I can't believe I'm picking them over Bama. I'm taking Ole Miss at number 5. Ole Miss, number 5.
Okay.
Now, brother, man, you got the right teams, but in the wrong order. Okay. Now, number 1. Until they get beat, is the Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is the University of Miami.
Miami.
Okay. Now, number 3 is the Hoosiers of Illinois.
Okay.
I mean, of Indiana.
Indiana. That's good.
Indiana. I'm about the Indiana. Number 4, my man, is Texas A&M.
Okay.
And number 5 is Ole Miss.
Mm.
That's Big Sweet spot.
Yeah, you stay tight. You stay tight, except for those. I'm telling you, them Canes gonna beat you with them Canes.
They're gonna beat you with that pass rush, man.
Exactly.
You got the right teams, but in the wrong order.
Miami they could not tackle at all last season. Honestly, if they'd been able to tackle anybody, they would have been in the playoff. That Syracuse game doesn't happen.
They got them athletes now.
Yeah, no. Cristobal he's a recruiting machine.
He's got the U from the 80s.
I know.
They got the U in the 80s.
And that's when I was down there when
Malachi can play.
Oh, he's nice.
Hey, when I was with the Dolphins, the U guys, they were treated better than we were down there.
They had Uncle Luke though.
They had Uncle Luke. They had
yeah. You guys
High Smith. They had High Smith. They was living large. We're the NFL pro guys. We driving up in 280Zs and then they pulling up in Benzes and you know. I was like, who's the pro team here and who's the college team?
Exactly.
Yeah, but good days. The U is back. No doubt about it.
I think so. Even though Florida State obviously fell off a little bit, they, lost 3 games.
That's the best version of Florida State. That first game, that you had the best.
They beat the best version of it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's like the Lions beat Lamar Jackson. Yeah, the Ravens stink now, but they beat them when they had Lamar Jackson. Right. So it feels a little different.
That's what I'm saying.
Jamie, let me tell you something too. On another note, on the B side,
right?
You'd have loved to play college football at University of Miami. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I wouldn't have went. I'm not even going to say that.
Right. Leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it right there. Exactly. I'm just going to leave it right there. Man. It's kind of, yeah, okay.
You would have been at Live.
I would have been the cheetah. I would have been the cheetah.
Oh, boy.
That's why I would have acted the fool.
We're living at Live.
Exactly.
I was one of the pro guys going, dang, I want to go back to college.
I miss some croquetas too. Oh, man. I love me some croquetas.
Oh Lord. Okay. That's all right. Flat, I'm sorry. Flat, stay on subject. Larry.
Go ahead, Eric.
All right. I got I'm gonna throw Miami at number 1 as well. I think they're the complete package this year if Carson Beck just doesn't blow it. I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm gonna go Ohio State. The tough one is like these teams feel very close to me, but I'm gonna go with Indiana at 3.
Okay,
I'm gonna go Indiana at 3 because I think they have one of the best wins of the season.
They do.
Going to the road at Oregon is very hard to do.
They went West Coast. Nobody goes West Coast and wins like that.
Thankfully, they didn't give them a 12 p.m. They gave them a 3:30. Right. So at least they were playing 12:30. Their body's feeling Eastern time, but whatever. I think Indiana deserves a number 3 ranking, and man, I'm gonna go Ole Miss at number 4, and I'm gonna put Bama at 5.
Wow!
Texas A&M still needs to show me something. I don't know.
Come Thanksgiving,
show me a little something. I don't really believe Notre Dame is like they're fine. They beat them 41-40 though. I mean, it's not like the most convincing victory. So, we're splitting hairs. I just feel like there's so much. So many of these teams feel so close together.
I think I asked this question once before. Is it because they're the rival, or you just don't think Ohio State is better than Miami?
As I've said to you before, I look at the schedule that they played. I'm looking at the schedule that they currently play.
Miami's had one of the hardest schedules in the nation.
You've got to look at Miami, how they play.
That's true.
So I'm not taking them down because of I hate Ohio State. No.
Yeah, number 2.
For me, Ohio State, I want them to win all the games they can because that's going to help us get into the league, get into the playoffs.
I got you.
We got to right the ship. We got to right the ship.
I think Miami might have the best unit in college football. I think their pass rush is maybe the best unit in college football.
They're controlling the line of scrimmage if you watch them.
Absolutely. And they're running the ball on people.
Both sides of the ball, they control the line of scrimmage. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
I haven't watched a lot of them yet.
It's not because I don't like Ohio State. I don't like Ohio State, but I give them
I know.
the truth.
Okay. Well,
I
you
give
made it
them the
clear.
truth.
I mean, I think that Florida team is better than their record implies, although they did lose last weekend. Obviously, they beat Texas.
They did beat
so
Texas.
There's something in there in
Texas
Florida.
beat Oklahoma. I don't know what's that say about Texas.
I don't know.
I
Honestly,
mean,
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Because Mateer's hurt, obviously.
Right.
So if Mateer's hurt, they have no offense. Like, do I put a lot of
he's
stock
the
in
running
that?
back. He's the running back as well as the quarterback.
Yeah.
You made him play hurt. I don't know. You shot his hand up because he wasn't in pain, but his hand was bleeding. I'm like, well, what are you doing there?
That's weird.
You're killing that kid. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I still don't believe that much in Texas. I think Georgia and Alabama are definitely better. I don't think they're making it in the SEC title game.
I think a lot of people are pushing. I'm going to say this. They're pushing Georgia and they're pushing Alabama right now. The two old guys. They love to push these two. And Alabama, they've proven for 2 weeks now. They beat I hate to say this. And
they beat Vanderbilt.
They beat Vanderbilt. And everybody's like, yeah, they did.
They beat Missouri.
They beat Missouri. Missouri was a good team.
And you know what's nice is Alabama's loss early in the season, and then Georgia's undefeated, and then they beat Georgia. So they just all right,
Georgia.
cool.
So
now we can both put them up here.
Exactly.
So, here we go. Great. Because if Alabama had lost that game, Georgia's obviously elevated, but Alabama kind of takes a back seat.
Right.
I think there could be a little discrepancy about these conferences too. I think they want to keep SEC, somewhat powerful.
Naturally, ABC, ESPN, that's their partner.
Exactly.
That's their partner. And and people say, oh, they ain't doing nothing. Yes, they are.
Yes,
they're trying to feature the conference that they are a part of. ABC, ESPN is a part of the SEC.
There are 10 SEC schools in the top 25 right now.
Exactly.
Right.
That's more than half the league.
I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Man,
so question.
What?
Totally off left field.
Right.
For me.
Yep.
Will my Bruins end up with a winning record this year?
No.
Ooh, let's check them out.
Not.
Hey, all I'll say is this year for Michigan, I'm glad we ain't going to UCLA this year.
I'm glad we ain't going to UCLA or they're coming here.
Oh, my God.
I saw what they did in East Lansing. I'm like, whoa.
Who
I didn't expect that.
Was Neuheisel the one who took over?
He's the offensive coordinator.
Oh, he's the coordinator.
He's the coordinator.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to
Let's see. They got Maryland.
They got Maryland.
They got 3 ranked. Oh,
but they got Maryland out there. They got Maryland.
Yeah, but then they got Indiana, Nebraska, and Ohio State.
That's why I said Indiana and Nebraska.
And then they got USC at the end of the year.
Well, that's a rivalry.
I know, but we got 4 ranked opponents. And
Okay.
I mean, Nebraska's 25th, but man, that's tough. If they win 5 games, though, I think that's
Hey, I think it's a good comeback because you had what three straight losses or something like that.
Exactly.
Four.
You had 4 straight losses, so that's something, and that's moving. And look, you can attract a coach as long as the AD says this is your house, not mine. Right. This is your house. You build it the way you want to build it. Don't worry about me. I'm going to help. I'm going to financially support you.
Right.
And we're going to give it to you, but you run it. As long as that AD says that, make sure he says that. If you got to put a foot in the butt, put a foot in the butt.
Exactly right. Okay. All right. That's enough in UCLA. We're not in the content. I just wanted to hear what y'all had to say about my Bruins.
No, I like your bro. Dude, they're using him, the quarterback, they're using him the right way. He's the leader of that team. He's back home now. You can see he's confident. And when he's confident, it spreads to the team. He's doing what I watched that game. Why did I watch a Michigan State game? Because I ain't had nothing to do. Whoa, I just watched that game.
Wow, Jamie, like you told me about now, man. Wow, you want to pick on me like that, man? You had nothing to do?
I had stuff to do, but I caught. Oh, you know what? I wanted to see if they could follow up with that big Penn State victory. I wanted to see if they could follow up.
Can't believe they put up 42 on Penn State.
Right,
so that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see if they could follow up. They followed
Especially because Oregon did basically nothing on offense until they had to make plays in that game against Penn State. And then the week after, they gave
the ball
up 42.
to the freshman. They start
but
throwing the ball to
Oregon
the freshman
has
to make him
shown-
play.
Hey, Drew Aller,
Is he out? He's
out for the season.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. I'm sure you'll get drafted super high.
Oregon has shown
No,
that they
he's
could
not.
come back,
No, he's
and hang tough.
Unless you're Mel Kiper.
Yeah.
He's Mel's kind of.
Yeah.
He's Mel's kind of guy.
Mel loves these mid quarterbacks for some reason. I don't know.
All I'm saying is all the ones that the experts pick. Where's South Carolina at now? Anybody know
They
where
lost
South
again.
Carolina-
They lost the third game.
No one knows where South Carolina
Gamecock
is.
agenda is over. Although Lenora Sellers is a good quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
I like him a lot. He throws
Everybody
darts.
likes him. Everybody
Man,
loves him.
his team is failing him.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh,
I mean, look, I'm just. All I know is Matt Rule is at number 25 now. He's back in the top 25.
Back in top 25.
He's back in the top 25. Hey, look at this. Utah is in number 23.
I'm
They're
not
back.
surprised they put a whooping to Arizona
Yeah,
State.
they did.
My goodness.
They did.
Hey,
I feel bad for Miz because his picks. Oh boy,
Miz did.
boy,
Arizona
he took a
State.
bunch of
He
L's
took
this
a
weekend.
bunch.
I was looking
I
at the
was like,
spreadsheet with him,
wow.
and I was like, ooh, oh,
I was
oh.
like, ouch.
I was like, hey, Miz,
Hey,
every single analyst is picking
I knew
Utah.
I was going to be good because I took the Bulls on Friday night. Remember that? I took the Bulls.
Right.
You didn't. You took Mean Joe Green too. Who
I
took
did.
Mean Joe Green? Did you take Mean Joe
I
Green?
took Mean Joe Green. Yeah, I did.
I saw every single analyst on College Game Day pick Utah, and I was like, I don't know about that pick, Miz. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Miz was going for, wait a minute. He was going for the bank. He was like, I don't care. I'm going for the bank. I said, okay, bro.
Yeah, I did go for Mean Joe Green.
They said Texas State. Miz said Texas State. I'm like, guys, you know South Florida is like the third best team in the state of Florida. You know that, right? If not the second. They're they're behind Miami. They're better than Florida, and they're better.
I mean, they beat Florida. I don't know if they played Florida State. They probably haven't yet.
Right,
or
they
if
haven't.
do.
But I said I think they're the second best team in the state of Florida.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
goodness.
So I mean, look, all I'm gonna say is, does Notre Dame deserve to be in the top 15?
They're 13 right now.
I know.
In the AP.
Yes.
I mean, they're ahead of Oklahoma. I don't know.
There's still a sleeper out there we haven't spoken about. There's still a sleeper in there.
Ooh, a sleeper inside the top 25.
Yeah, I know. Inside the top 15.
In the top 15. Obviously, BYU's undefeated.
The rambling wreck of Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. I like Georgia Tech.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody talks about this team. Nobody.
No.
That's
But
true.
they're led by that quarterback. That quarterback, dude, if that quarterback, he gonna win the Heisman Trophy. Now that's your dark horse Heisman Trophy winner. Because if they
Haynes
keep
King?
doing, yes, what he does, I don't know if there's a quarterback. He's Mateer. He is Mateer, but he stays healthy because they got a little running back. They got a running back that can run the ball too.
I mean, he can run for sure. I mean, he's only throwing 4 passing
Right.
touchdowns.
That's
but,
what I'm saying.
I mean,
But he runs when it's game time.
Yeah.
It's his time.
He's already got 9 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, it's his time. That's
Yeah.
his time. And I'm saying Georgia Tech.
A&M transfer.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I like Georgia. Georgia Tech's always good for every single year. I mean, they ruined Miami's season last year.
Yes, it did.
Man, them in Syracuse
Yep.
ruined Miami's season last year.
And we're not talking enough about Texas Tech. Enough.
Yeah.
We're not
How do
talking
you
enough
evaluate
about
them, though?
Texas
I
Tech.
don't know who they beaten. I mean,
They beat. Wait a minute. They beat. What do you call it? The frogs. The horny toads.
oh, the
He beat the
TCU.
horny toads. Yeah.
Just, the Big 12 just feels like a big nothing. I don't know.
I'm just saying they are going to win the Big 12.
yeah.
I'm saying they're going to win the Big 12.
Their biggest games this year against Utah and BYU, though.
They're
how can
coming.
I just don't know how to evaluate them when they don't play anybody outside of the conference, and the conference is kind of like.
Well,
I don't know.
BYU is another quiet one. They're 6-0 too.
Yeah.
That'll be a huge game at the end of the season for sure.
So I mean, and don't forget, hey, Big Sweet.
Yeah.
Tony's team is doing well, dude. Virginia's still they're 5-1
Yeah.
in the ACC.
I'm telling you,
just
watch
beat
out
Florida
for
State.
Right. They just beat Florida State. I'm just saying.
watch out for Tony Elliott, man. His name.
Honestly, I could see them running the table. They don't have anybody going for. They got Washington State, Bill Belichick's team. Ugh. Brother.
Did you hear about Bill?
Brother.
Bill went on a little vacation
Oh,
with his
yeah.
girl.
During the
Yeah,
bye
right.
week. What's that about? Do coaches do that a lot?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
There's not a coach around that goes, again.
That man leaving.
That's the NFL in his head.
Yep.
That's the NFL.
But ain't nobody going to hire him.
No.
And that's that young girlfriend in his head, too.
Jordan. It's time to be Jordan off. I don't know. Hey, man.
I put some spray on that. I mean, what do you want?
She handling all the PR and
exactly. I got to get ready to.
Could this happen to to a less obvious person like Bill Belichick, where it's like no distraction. You never talk about nothing. It's on to Cincinnati. It's all this other stuff, and then he's the guy that gets, he has the weird controversy with the 25-year-old girlfriend, and he's blowing up his reputation, and it just feels so weird.
It is weird. He's weird. Wait a minute. You got to be weird if you get that old, okay?
Well, I hope I become weird.
I guess so.
All I'm saying to you is he wants to stay relevant now. He's relevant. Right. Dude, why didn't he just stay in media? Why didn't he just stay? He had his own show. He could have got with him and Nick Saban because they're best friends. They could have had their own show going at one another.
He was good with Peyton and Eli.
Yes, he was.
My wife, who is not a football person at all, said the same thing. Why did Bill Belichick decide to keep on coaching? He could have just went in. She said that. When I said, okay.
Maybe he thought it was going to be easy. I guess maybe the arrogance is he thought it was easy.
No. I think I picked out why. His dad coached at North Carolina.
He said that when he got introduced.
Right. So he wanted to be able to say he coached at the same spot as his dad.
I get
for a
that.
year.
Let me say this.
For a year.
I get that. Then he should have used some of that money he got from the Patriots and everything like that, and got into the NIL and got him some players. Because this is a new age. You can't just bring Lawrence Taylor in because half the kids now don't know who Lawrence Taylor is. You know it and I know it. When they say LT, they could say
LaDainian Tomlinson.
I mean, that's what they would say. I'm just, what I'm saying, man.
I would say Lawrence Taylor, but I understand the point.
I'm just saying,
I'm old enough to at least have heard of him and seen a lot of his stuff. My man be breaking legs.
Right, he did. He did.
Horrible.
Anyway,
that's my guy. That was my roommate, East-West Shrine game.
I'm just saying, dude.
We'll never hear those stories, but I just know.
No, you damn sure won't hear any of them stories.
I got stories for everybody. I rode in the car with them one time, going backwards down the Jersey Turnpike. I know.
Just one car ride.
That's just off the chain.
Off the chain car ride.
Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but jumping over railroad tracks,
dude.
Uh-oh.
There's
only one LT.
There's only one LT. There really is.
Yeah.
I'm glad LaDainian he knows there's only one LT. Ain't nobody like that. Ain't nobody like that. We need to go to a break, but before we go, it's the question of the day. Need to know your top five. And I'm going to ask this. Where do you think Michigan stands if you look at a thermometer? Obviously, it's hot. It's mild. Then it's cold. And then it's deep freeze. Where is Michigan on your thermometer? And you'll find out ours on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Now that was a different one.
Now try to mimic that.
That was awesome. I love that. Oh, that was so good. Who's calling him? Mustafa? All right. What's happening, Mustafa? Not much, man. How's it going? I know. Times are tough. Yeah, I know. Times are tough, man. I understand. We got our boys in Sparty coming up in a couple weeks, too. I know we all going to be watching that. I know. Things are changing, man. Yeah. I don't know. It might just be this year. Michigan State just ain't got it because you gave up 38 to UCLA. Although, I don't know. I know. We really, the offense is definitely a struggle right now. It's tough, especially if Justice Haynes is going to be hurt. That's going to be, that's bad because he was running pretty well. I don't think they ever give out info, honestly. Like they never tell you nothing about these injuries, man. It's crazy. They never tell you. You get to hear nothing. Anyway, I got some more callers, but I got you on first, okay, Mustafa? No problem. Talk to you soon.
Well, this is a noon kickoff, so I'm gonna try to get my. I didn't get my 5 miles in today because I had to wake up at 5:30 and get a flight. I found candy. This is gonna save us. This show's gonna go up. I feel better now. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was good. That was good to the motherfucker. Whew. That was good. Big time 50. Siri, text Linda Jolly. Can you send me those pictures that we took on Friday? If you have them. Tim, it was great seeing you this weekend. I'm telling you, if you ever want to get together, come to a Michigan game. And Bernie, I would love for you to come back and be a part of.
All right. Got Mustafa, got Hadley. All right, going live here in just a moment. Stand by.
What's up? What are we doing?
Oh, we're going live here in about 20 seconds.
Okay.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and Big Sweet. They was doing a lot of coming across that trap, them trapping. They were trapping on Sunday, knocking the hell out of us, boy. We weren't sure if we wanted to not let him outside or we wanted to get him in or get trapped inside. I couldn't make a decision.
Hey, got to pull.
They were doing it too. I was like, woo. Ooh,
Yeah,
boy.
they were running a lot of counter.
All of that counter
man.
coming at you. I love the counter, Trey. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I had the Redskins. Remember we used to run that?
That was y'all's bread and butter.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was it.
Nobody ran it like the
You ain't
Redskins.
seeing me. You ain't seeing me out behind them big boys. Now I'm gonna pop out and go. I got this now. I got it now. Hey, y'all.
So which one did you like best? Running it to the left or running it to the right? Let's see. If you went right, you had Mark May and Russ Grimm going right. So if you went to the left, you had Jacoby and who was the guard?
Who's the guard?
So which way would you like it, left or right?
Going to the left.
Going to the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that big curtain would go down, and then you had them big boys coming back. Oh my God. You saw it coming. Dude, I used to love it going against the Giants. Because I hear LT tell me, I got his little ass.
Y'all ran that to perfection.
We tried. We did try. You
would even put the tight end sometimes and expand.
Have Donnie doing that, dude. Boom, boom, bam.
Yeah, right.
You hit him with that, the H-back. You know we love an H-back. We didn't have a fullback. We ran that H-back, boy, playing it.
Y'all ran it like no one else did.
734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. Mustafa, what's up, man? How you doing? You feeling like me today?
Jerry, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
What's up, Mustafa?
How are you?
Good.
Hey,
great, man.
I'm good. Everybody's good. What you got for me today? Uh-oh.
Oh, disconnected,
I listened to your hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You good now.
We got you.
Yeah, I listened to are you there?
Yeah.
We're here.
I listened to your opening monologue, both you and Larry. And I like what you guys say until I didn't like it no more. I mean,
I didn't like it no more.
I mean, we were telling you the truth, Mustafa. I'm not good. I told you I'm not going to hide the truth from you.
It was exactly spot on until you said it's only one game.
I got to look at it. It's only one game. I'm hoping the coaches can get it together. I don't want this to be. I don't want to say this is going to happen all year because you've had up games and down games. They've corrected their mistakes before. So I'm thinking, hopefully, they got the message now. They're not in the top 25 anymore. They got knocked out. Does that matter to them? Probably not, but it better start mattering because now you're in the NIL. People are giving you money.
Last week, after I told Larry, I think you have players. You have capable players that can go out and win games. After I said that, I said also to us, Michigan, that the way Wisconsin looked against us was unacceptable. That's not right. Matter of fact, Iowa of all teams went there and hung the 37 zip on them. And then all you do with this head coach, and on record, I'm going to tell you right now that I don't care where Sherman Moore is going to go from here, what he's going to win here. I'm not a Sherman Moore guy. I'm not. He look like me, but I don't like the guy. Because everything Michigan stands for, Jamie, how do you go to a school like USC, respectable program?
Mm-hmm.
You sit here in your press conference where they're gonna sell out because of us, and you go there, running back they found on the streets, like a walker, play like Bo Jackson. You can't stop no. Come on, man, and you sit there faceless. I don't see no reaction, man. Jamie, I love the Michigan of your coach before I came to America, but I heard all about him. The Lloyd Carr, the Gary Moore, the Jim Harbaugh. I mean, just put this thing together. The team is taking the identity of the coach. Young, arrogant, unsound, like no fundamentals. Michigan don't lose to anybody like that, Jamie. We lose games. Nobody expected us to go out there and be like Ohio State this year. But come on, man. What they showed the other day on national television, is unacceptable. And I'm not alone with this. Before I call you today, I made sure I listened to other Michigan people, those who play here, Jack Buck and Devin Garner.
Mm-hmm.
They say the same thing. Sean Moore needs to button up and own the job. Act like you belong. Don't act like a third base coach. Born on third base, whatever Jim Harbaugh said to Ryan Day.
Right. Yeah.
Act like this job is yours, man. You have one of the premier jobs in America. You can get beat, but you don't go out there and get embarrassed on national television, look like unprepared. That's unacceptable. And nobody's going to tell me that Indiana, I don't care where they get their players from. I don't care where they're from. Old Dominion, Pitt, all over the country. They took leftovers from every other team.
I don't think they took leftovers. I think they took the best. I think they took the prime rib. I think they took prime rib.
A true starter does not transfer. Those who transfer are looking for playing time, better posture. Hitbukan, those guys, they're not better than us. I watched that guy the other day against Oregon. It's just professional, business-like. Go there and play the game. He would lose some games, but unfortunately right now, all them coaches out there, there's no excuse. The guy at Indiana is showing everybody that you can win. So all that stuff, I need time, I need a couple of years. Heck with that. Either you can do it or you can't do it. But what I'm saying though, Jamie, you guys, should be embarrassed. Those who play here, what they showed the other day, it's not like Michigan, man. Come on now. Let's go stop. You know, you can't go out there on national television. You can't tackle. Michigan used to be known for this. They don't beat themselves.
Right.
They tackle right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They fundamentally sound. All that is gone. And everything I've been saying, I didn't play the game, but I know what I'm looking at.
So, Mustafa, let me ask you this question. I'm going to ask you this question. Do you think do you think it was that game, one game, or are you trying to tell me that Michigan does not do it anymore? They not sound offensively or sound defensively.
What
right
I said to you last week, Jamie, if you remember what I said to you last week, I said it is a trend. Every game we play outside the Western Michigan, Central Western, whatever they are, that's the only game this year that we dominate from wire to wire. Every time the opposing team, they're going to take the first, their first possession. March down the field, we can't stop it. I've been saying it. That's a trend. New Mexico State.
Agreed. I think I think that Wink is tinkering too much. He had the right mix, but now he's tinkering with the linebackers and the edge rushers and everything like that. Keep what you had at the beginning. These guys were firing it off, and they were doing the things they were supposed to do. And then he wanted to. It's like he went and tinkered with it, and now it's throwing things off. Look. A guy like TJ Guy, he was playing early on. Now, I get it. They moved Ernest Hausman over to the edge rusher, but why? You want to get Cole Sullivan in. Cole Sullivan is a good player and going to be a great player if he continues, but he ain't ready yet. He ain't ready for those big lights.
That's a good point you're making right now. If it was a situation where you move Jason to the edge area. The game dictates now your linebackers can't tackle in space the other day. Can you bring them back just for that game to linebacker position and move TJ Guy back to end? This is – I'm even messed, Jamie. I don't know football. The guy said he's the OG of this whole this scheme. That's a 1945 scheme. In the meantime, Mike McDonald and Jesse Minter, they changed it. Michigan used to set the edge really, really well. They will move everything back inside. But now, man, I mean, win just
Mustafa, hold on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second. I just want to let you know it was just released that Brian Branch will be suspended for 1 game.
Wow.
So he will be suspended. John Shelton, you were right. I owe you $1. Okay, go back, Mustafa. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie, just saying, man. I mean, to me, listen, man. When my man who went with Harbaugh, the defensive back guy.
Yep. Clink scale.
Go get those guys back. When he was here, I remember him yelling at the all-pro, the all-star defensive back, Will Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Will Johnson said, Clint Scale is don't want to be my friend. He's my coach. Give that guy the defensive coordinator job. He's an NFL guy now. He went on there and learned from Jim Harbaugh. Get those guys back here. Wink. I mean, come on, man. You're doing something. The other team got 2 weeks to prepare for. They know what you're going to do. And from the very first play of the game, they're showing you what you're about to do is not going to work today. We got to figure it out. Are you going to change? Or are you going to just stay the same, Jamie? Come on now.
Well, they got to change something. It's got to be changed, and I agree with you on that.
Man, it's just frustrating, man. And lastly, I told you again, I'm going to say it again. 2 weeks ago, I told you, I'm afraid this is going to be Stanford all over again. When Jim Harbaugh leaves your program, slowly but surely, it's getting weaker and soft and soft.
I'm just going to say this to you, Mustafa. If you look at what the recruiting he's been doing, I haven't seen NIL, who he's talking to and everything like that. But if you look at the recruiting that they've signed and who they're looking at, I think they're doing a good job of bringing in great talent this year, and these next couple of years, you'll see some talent coming in. 5 stars. The one running back
Savion.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking. The kid who signed with Penn State, the 5-star. He's coming on a visit. Yeah, he decommitted from Penn State. He's taking a visit to Michigan on this weekend.
Ooh,
so I'm just trying to help you out, bro. They are recruiting.
Sharon knows how to recruit.
He's not coaching them up. This team is full of talent.
Tony Alford is the coach of the running back, so he'll coach him up.
He is not coaching. And anyway, Jamie, I know you got a lot of calls today. Hey, Larry.
Yeah.
So, and the restaurant of your choice, whatever you want to eat, steak, prime rib. What you did to Michigan State the other day, bro, what you did for me the other day, you choose the restaurant of your choice. You go eat.
You got I'm a pig sickle guy. I'm a rib guy. I love some good ribs, man. So yeah, we'll do some ribs one day.
Cool chilies.
Wait a minute. I don't think Mustafa can do ribs.
Do
you eat ribs, Mustafa?
Beef ribs. I don't do pork.
That's what I thought. He doesn't do pork ribs. He'll do beef ribs.
I can do beef ribs.
There you go, Larry. What you did the other day in East Lansing, man. Man, I love it, Larry. I told you, man. I told you. You have some players out there. I saw you guys play. You got players out there.
You did. Now, let me ask you this. You think we're going to end up with a winning season?
It's kind of far-fetched at this point right now. I don't know your schedule.
It's tough. We looked at it earlier. It's tough.
Oh, it's going to be tough.
It's got 4 ranked opponents on it.
You didn't lay down and die. Don't have so much respect for those players. They show to everybody, just coach us. Just give us a chance. With a good game plan, we're going to go out there and win. And I respect that.
Well, part of that reason is the love that they all have for Jerry Neuheisel, Rick Neuheisel's son, who is the offensive coordinator now in this interim period.
Listen closely.
Everybody loves him. Everybody loves him.
And I'll tell you what, at this point, you can lose out. Who cares? You just beat Michigan State. You're good.
All right, Mustafa. Yes, sir.
Like Jamie, I'm mad. I'm pissed. But they can help me out. If they can beat Michigan State, I'm good. That's all I need for Michigan now. Just make sure you beat Michigan State in 2 weeks. That's all.
That's all, yeah.
All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, sir.
All right.
Take it
Thanks.
easy,
Mustafa.
Appreciate it. 734-998-1050. Hadley.
What a crazy week, Jamie. Hey, listen, I'll get to the top 5 in just a second, but I got to do this.
Oh, we didn't.
There's a big mystery going down there on the Michigan campus. It's at Schembechler Hall right now. There's a missing person, a missing coach. And you know who we need to get this solved, who does good on mysteries? I'll give you a hint. See if you can guess who I'm talking about.
What is that? Perry Mason?
Was that the Godfather? Was that the Godfather?
Perry Mason?
There you go. Ding, 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 ding,
How
ding.
did you guess that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Off YouTube.
I barely heard anything.
I
don't
heard
know.
Perry Mason. I heard
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I barely heard anything. I can't believe
He knows I know that. Hey, Rodney.
So wait a minute. So where are you going with this one? Barry Mason, what?
I'm sorry, Larry, what?
Where are you going with this? Perry Mason, what? You said that's who.
Oh, no,
needed?
Perry Mason's great at mysteries and resolving and getting
okay. I got you. Okay.
finding missing persons. So we got a missing coach. His name is. We all know his name and everything. That's just
Well, we missed it. You went out. What's his name?
Oh, we know Sharon.
Wow.
Sharon's missing.
Oh.
He's missing from this team.
Yeah. He's not
Just
missing.
my opinion, Jamie.
I
Just
get
my
it.
opinion.
He's not missing. He's just. He's got to get tougher with the kids.
He's missing how to coach his team.
I know. He's got to get tougher. That's all. He's just got to get tougher.
Oh, yeah. He said that. Didn't he say that after the Oklahoma game? Huh? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he?
All right. Then what happened?
Well, he got to get tougher.
What happened between Oklahoma and this game?
He got suspended.
We should be
he got
up to par
suspended,
by now,
and he
Jamie.
came back in love again. His team loved him.
We should be up to par by now.
Okay.
We should not have lost to this team.
I agree.
The defense was horrible. I give them a D.
I agree
give the
with
offense
you.
Maybe
I agree.
a C minus.
I agree
B
with
plus.
you. I agree with you. I do.
I mean, you should have heard me in Philly. We were just going back and forth with each other. You talk about frustration. Jesus. It would have been a love fest if you had listened to our conversation. You would have been bleeping us left and right.
We'll talk to Ira. Make sure we get you guys on from 6 to 8. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
You do that.
We'll tell the guys in sports rap. Hey guys, WJR. Hey guys, you got to chill. We got Philly. We got Hadley.
Well, it's
Come on
actually only 6
Philly
to
and
7,
Hadley.
but yeah, we could easily do an hour. That's no problem. No problem at all. Jamie, I did like your little spiel at the beginning. Reverend Jamie was at his pulpit and preaching to the people, and we loved it.
Those were my true feelings. I'm sorry. I
know they are.
When I see something, I'm going to tell you like it ain't right, and that was not right. That was the worst. That's the worst. You're right. It's the worst game that Jerome coached in 3 years.
Hey, listen, I want to see how Mustafa feels if we lose to Washington this weekend.
It's all
Let's see how
forgiven
he
if we
feels
beat
then.
Michigan State.
Well,
I guess.
we got to beat Washington. We need to beat Washington.
have
It's all
to send-
forgiven if we beat Michigan State. So
We'd have to send
We're
the
going to go up
authorities.
against one of the best quarterbacks and with Washington and one of their better running backs.
Agree.
They only lost one game, and they barely lost to Ohio State at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to hear the boo birds, Jamie, if
so
we
Michigan's
don't
not in your top 5. They're not in your top 5. Is that what you're saying? Washington in your top 5.
Hey, here's the kicker.
Rodney.
Here's the kicker,
Again?
Jamie.
Yes.
Nebraska went above us.
Keeps dropping.
Nebraska's in the top 25.
I know where Nebraska is, Hadley. Thank you very much. Give me
I
your
know
top.
you do. I
Give
just
me
wanna
your top
re-emphasize.
5. Give me your top 5.
No, okay. If you force me to. Seoul State, number 1. Miami, number 2. Indiana, number 3. I haven't seen Texas A&M really play, so I don't know if they're better than Ole Miss or not. And Texas A&M went up 1, and Ole Miss went down 1. That's because of their game, the game they played, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, then I'll put Ole Miss there and Texas A&M at number 5.
Okay, that sounds good.
But if you Now, Jamie, I know you kind of looked at the schedules, but even look at the remaining schedules for Ohio State, Miami, and Indiana. I don't think any of them have got any ranked teams left to play. Am I wrong or right?
Oh boy, I got to check 3 teams right now. Hold on, give me 1
He's doing
sec.
his job. Don't worry.
I got you.
I looked at Miami's schedule, and they have no ranked teams left.
They put them all at the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then in Ohio State, Ohio State's got to have maybe if Michigan ends up being ranked when they play.
Okay.
It's possible.
See.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Anything.
But Miami's got Louisville, Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State. Oh boy, that should be a great game. And Virginia Tech and Pittsburgh. That's their remaining schedule.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm just making a point.
Should be a fun playoff.
It is going to be a fun playoff. So, Jamie, did you stay up for all 15 innings, or did you hit the sack before that?
I stayed up. I was stupid. I stayed up the whole time to watch it. I'm sorry.
That's how I felt
I got
about it.
into it, and then look, you guys made me watch this because you guys gave up on them and said that this team.
You know what?
And I had to stay.
I'm glad that you said this because you know what? The Tigers could have won the pennant, and the Tigers fans would have still been upset about this team, man.
No,
it's
you're
crazy.
right. Look, I agree with you.
But we got in home field.
I will say
advantage,
this though. I will say this for teams that did not win the pennant.
The Yankee lose.
The Yankee Lou.
The Yankee lose.
Thank you, Flappy Ray. Boy,
That is so funny. That's
I love
so
that.
funny.
I love that, man.
Hey, Larry Lee.
Yes, sir.
I think this win over Michigan State, you're about as proud as when your daughter and you got your first grandchild. Maybe.
Yep, just as
not
much. Yep.
Not that proud, but yeah, it was enjoyable to watch, and knowing it was right here in Michigan, and my boys now are 1-2 straight, and they're looking like a formidable football team versus just they haven't quit. So yeah, I'm a proud Bruin these past couple of weeks. Yes, sir.
I think you've got your future coach there, Larry.
Who? Skipper?
Who's coaching your team now?
Oh yeah, Skipper.
Skipper.
Well, I know one thing though. As I've said a bunch of times, those guys out there love Jerry Neuheisel, Rick Neuheisel's son. He's a blue blood Bruin, born and raised. His dad, my old teammate Rick Neuheisel. They know and love. They've known Jerry since he was a kid. He coached out there forever, and they love Jerry. So I think some of what they're doing is the love they have for Jerry too.
Larry, did you sit in the stands or did you sit up with the beautiful people?
You know what? I made a mistake. I got invited to go, and I got invited to go, hang out with the team a couple of days before because they came in on Thursday, and my schedules got mixed up and I missed out. So a couple of my old alumni friends, James Washington, remember James, played for the Cowboys and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, he called me and told me we were going to go out to dinner on Thursday, and my schedule got screwed up and I messed up. So he let me have it. So I did not make it. Did not make it.
Oh, I was going to get your impression, what you thought about Spartan Stadium, because I've been hearing horror stories about that place recently.
Yeah, I didn't make it, man. I had a conflict that came up and I didn't realize it. So, but
Jamie, real quick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just say real quick, Jamie. Philly might bring this up when we talk, but he's coming up for the game, as you know, for Washington.
I know.
So what he's really been pissed off about is since it's a noon game, how the upper bowl of that stadium where the students sit is all empty and they don't get there till halftime. And he's saying, we shouldn't give them tickets at all then.
I'm just going to say this. You know how students are the night before the game.
I know.
So
I told him, I explained that to him.
Grow up, grow some, and be quiet. That's all I'm going to say.
I know. I explained that to him. He didn't go with it. He said, "No, they don't deserve to go."
He was an adolescent too in his day. So I'm just going to say that.
Well, if he brings that up, you should mention that to him because he might bring it up.
You don't have to worry about it. He's going to get an earful. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
All right,
guys. See
we're
ya.
going to go to a break, and when we come back, Rodney, Philly E, hold on. We're going to get with the phone lines are open. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Siri called Jay Moore. No, you ain't gonna call Jay Moore. I'll call Jay Moore, mother farmer. Because you don't know how to call, you dumbass. Yes, I'm talking to my phone. I know you see me calling you, man.
Looks like Ken and Lansing is calling in.
The wireless customer you are
What's happening, Ken?
is not available.
What? Are you
How you
talking?
doing today?
Oh, you're talking to someone else. Oh, there's Ken.
That's for sure. Yeah. At least there's that. At least the sun comes up and
I can hear you
every day.
I can hear you. Good God. Oh, sorry. You ever saw that? The league wanted to get him. Siri, text John Shelton. All right, you're right. I'm wrong. Ryan Branch did get suspended.
Now, was the suspension from the league or from the Lions?
I'm guessing the league. NFL, yeah. That was the league suspension.
How much time?
Oh, we got about minute 45.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. Dude, I held my pee for 2 hours on a plane. Jamie Morris. Exactly.
I fly out Saturday going to LA.
Don't hold your pee, because I almost peed on.
That's a long time.
On the when we finally, I was like, land this motherfucker. You can hear me yelling in the background, and people were like looking back, like everybody was looking back, saying, because he's hovering, trying to get down. I'm like, land this mother. I'm mad as whatnot, boy. I'm so mad.
We got to talk. I'm sorry.
Oh, 1 minute.
And it's
we got to talk about Monday. I'll be in LA doing this banquet. I'm not sure how the time works. And I fly back Tuesday.
3 hours behind. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, I fly back Tuesday.
Okay, that's fine.
And then at the end of the month, I'm hitting the road, so I should be able to.
That'll be the Larry tour.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
I'm in Junctionville.
Oklahoma. All right.
I'm in Junctionville.
Yeah. I got it all mapped out. It's about my 20th time doing it. I know it like the back of my hand.
All right. It's going Rodney, Philly E. Rodney, Ken, and then Philly E.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Stand by. Gonna start here in just a moment.
Rodney's going to ask me about my adventures because he was in Boston at the same time I was.
Boston.
Okay.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got the big sweet himself, Larry Lee. 734, back to the phone, 734-998-1050. What's up, Rodney?
How's it going, J-Mo? Welcome back.
All right, welcome back to you.
We left in the rain and we came back to some sun.
Yeah, we did. It was crazy. Did you get the email from Delta that said, hey, we may possibly have to change your flight and everything like that?
No, I flew Spirit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you didn't get it from Spirit? They didn't tell you it had big gust of winds, maybe?
Yeah, our pilot's like, it might be bumpy on the way up. Is pretty much what he said. And I felt like I was on a roller coaster ride at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning.
See, you got the 6 o'clock flight. I got the 9 o'clock flight.
Oh, I wish I had the 9 o'clock flight because I stayed up pretty late watching the Lions game, and it wasn't like I didn't stay up super late on Saturday because we closed that bar.
Wait a minute. What bar were you at?
It's called The Circle.
Yeah, I was right down the street from that. I was on the city side. I was at
you were
city
on the
side.
other side.
I was on the other side. You were down. We were down the street from you. It was a long line. Everybody trying to get in there.
Yeah. When we got down there, it was all Clemson fans lined up. And
I sat with a bunch of Clemson fans. Yeah, I had fish tacos.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There were, I think, I bet that stadium was 50-50. Boston College Clemson fans.
How about I didn't know you guys had a trophy game with BC. I'm like, what the hell when that started?
I didn't know that either, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of stuff, but that's not one of them.
That was crazy. But I told the BC fans, well, you ain't getting that trophy this year.
Oh, no. Okay, as for my top 5, we'll get to them quick. Obviously, I still have to stay with Ohio State first.
Okay.
I have to go with the U.
Okay.
And I guess Indiana's earned it.
Okay. There you go. Hey, that's a tough one for you. I guess you was hesitating.
So, and I'm gonna go with A&M.
Okay.
And I'm still throwing my little Memphis Tigers up in that top 5.
Okay. Well, ain't nothing wrong with Memphis.
Now, as far as Hadley says, who does Miami play? They have 4 undefeated teams in that conference right now. Georgia Tech.
Yep.
SMU's undefeated in the conference as well, and Virginia.
Okay.
And they're all ahead of Miami as of right now based on how many games they've played in conference.
Wow.
So, and Miami has to play a couple of them. And Syracuse somehow always seems a way to spoil the party.
Well, that's a true statement.
That's
You're
fair.
making a very true statement there.
I just don't think Miami plays any of them in the regular season. They don't. Oh, they play SMU.
They got SMU.
And they do have Syracuse, so we'll give them that. But
and Louisville's no slouch either.
Perhaps they're playing Friday night.
I believe
they got
so.
Miami
They are
Friday night.
Friday night on 7 o'clock on the old ESPN.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah.
that's
A little
gonna
prime
be a game.
time.
I'll be watching
Friday
that
night.
then.
Okay, now James, I'm gonna. By the way, literally, good job with the Bruins. I loved it.
Thank you.
I got to keep giving that that little Bruin a little love every time they win, because I'm secretly hoping they can actually get to 6 and 5 and get in the playoff, get into a bowl game of some sort. That'd be a salvage season for them.
It would.
As for Mustafa, I'm gonna rewind. We're gonna go back to the '80s commercials of the Micro Machines. Remember that guy who spoke 1,000 miles an hour?
Right.
We need to recreate that little boy and just let Mustafa speak. That guy talks. He's literally on the Autobahn when he talks.
That's funny.
So, good old Philly E's got his Vikings are on bye this week, I believe, right?
Yeah. Are they on bye this? Yeah, they are on bye this week.
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
So, I do like the powdered purple helmet versus the giant shiny one they used to have.
Okay.
So, got to give Philly a little love.
That's
so,
good.
I don't know what was worse, okay? Philadelphia fan losing both games on Thursday night or our entire Michigan weekend.
Hold on. Rodney, I'm going to give you an answer because it's only happened twice in history where the NFL team, the NHL team and the MLB team lost, but the MLB team also got eliminated from the playoffs in the same day. It's only happened twice. It happened on October 16th, 1983 to the city of Philadelphia, and it happened again to the city of Philadelphia once more Thursday night.
We got a Red Wings.
Yeah, tough. NFL team,
Exactly.
NHL team, and the MLB team get eliminated from the playoffs same day.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
No. That guy, I have no idea why that guy didn't go to first base on that throw. I still don't to this day. I don't know if he would have beat it out or not, but at least that's a better throw than coming home with airmail it.
I would have preferred it to happen all in one day because now my whole weekend has been ruined. It's been like staying up late Friday. All right, cool. Stay up late Saturday. All right, cool. Stay up late Sunday. All right, cool. Awesome. Come in Monday to talk about it. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I know. It didn't make getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the airport any more fun.
No.
And I had a work meeting this morning when I got back. That was even better.
Well, at least you got there on time. That was good.
It's good.
It was not a great. It was a very unproductive meeting, at least on my behalf, because A1, I didn't prepare nothing.
You putting yourself on blast at the workplace right on air?
He's just telling everybody.
Rodney's giving away the state secrets.
He's confessing on the radio.
Confessing on the radio.
Yeah, I did confess. I'm the third man on the grassy
Anything
knoll.
else you'd like to confess for?
I'm the third man on the grassy knoll.
Okay.
Okay.
That would have made you, 3 years old?
I wasn't even alive then.
Okay, I'm just trying to estimate the times around here.
Yeah.
I just joke about that because I've watched so many documentaries about it that I don't think that really was that guy who did it. But that's my opinion and my opinion only. Just like I don't think we ever landed on the moon.
Wow. I'm done. Rodney, stop it.
It's been real, Rodney.
I'm hanging up on you, you crazy man.
It's been real, Rodney.
Why can't I use a super-powered telescope and see those moon machines up there still?
Okay.
All right. Oh, man, Rodney dropped. Damn.
All right, Rodney, thanks a lot. Hey, Ken, how are you?
Well, like I told the guys yesterday morning, it feels like getting kicked in the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
That's
all right.
ooh.
That's all right. I wasn't sure how to accept this. And then once I watched Sam and and everybody, then I watched the 60-minute version where you cut out the commercials and everything.
Yeah.
And it just I got madder and madder because we're not playing Michigan. That's what I was saying to myself. So that's what it was.
It just was we looked so uninspired. We got outwanted, we got out hustled, we got outworked, and we damn sure got out coached.
WTK, this is
Yeah.
speaking.
We can hear you. Eric.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
All right.
Go ahead, kid. Keep going.
It was that was obviously Sharon's worst game, but sometimes a guy whose face never changes you think, well, he's that's good. He doesn't, even when the bad things happen, he don't change. But you don't ever see any emotion in him hardly. You just don't. I don't. And I'm not saying that makes him good or bad, but that was a pathetic performance. And if Indiana can go across the country and play the number 3 team in their home stadium and kick their ass, I watched that whole game. Indiana kicked their ass physically. Oregon had 44 yards of offense in the second half of that game. They just dominated them, both sides of the ball. So this going across the country crap, I don't, I believe in it a little bit, but if you got your team prepared, who gives a damn if they got to go to China to play? But just upsetting. I'm still upset. When I was younger, when we lost on a game like that when I was younger, it literally wrecked my whole weekend. I mean, it was a buzzkill for the whole weekend. I just didn't want to get off the couch. I love my Michigan football so much. I don't care about any other sport. Pro, I like the Red Wings, but I don't care about pro basketball. I don't care about pro football. I didn't care that the Lions were 15-2 last year. That meant nothing to me. I didn't care. So all my love goes into my Wolverines, and it really, really hurts to see that kind of performance from both lines. That defensive line was supposed to be a badass line. They got their ass kicked, and our offensive line just, God almighty, man. I don't know what to say, guys. Hopefully we can regroup like we did last year and won our last 3 straight. One more thing about Tigers. I don't follow the Tigers anymore either because they burnt me out when they all went on strike making $900 million a year. But A.J. Hint won a World Series, and I don't know how the hell he won it other than he was cheating out of center field. But how he let Tariq Skubal come out of that game in the 7th inning in the most critical game of his life and in our season. The guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. He's got 13 Ks. But, hey, analytics say, hey, he's got too many pitches, coach. Let's take him out because the analytics say to. Don't believe your eyes, coach. Don't believe your eyes seeing him throw it like that. His location is still good. Everything. So what a boneheaded, God almighty, man. Just a boneheaded move, guys. So I'm gonna be a sad Wolverine for this whole week, and I hope we can show something Saturday against Washington, because if we don't beat them, we're in trouble. Go Blue.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate the phone call.
All right.
Appreciate the raw emotions. That's awesome.
That's right. Yeah.
734-998-1050. What's up, Philly E?
Your crack staff came up with Black Sunday in 1983, huh? Good job.
Yes.
That wasn't just an elimination. They lost the World Series. They lost the World Series after taking game 1. They lost 4 straight to the Orioles. And then, obviously, that the Orioles bottomed out 2 years later. But the Eagles got annihilated by Dallas 37-7. The Flyers lost, but here's where I will add. The Sixers, who were the defending world champions, for some reason had to go to the Boston Garden for a preseason game. And
Was that the big brawl?
Broke
was
out.
that the big brawl where
it was one of the 2 brawls? Yeah,
he tore his
there was another brawl
jacket.
that had Dr. J and Julia, but that was another game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So that was the part that I wanted to add. So, yeah, that wasn't a good day. And for some reason, I went to the Ginzo's house across the street, and his father nearly went into cardiac arrest. It wasn't a good day to cross the street to visit my friend. But, by the way, you're going to see him at the game.
Oh,
You're going to see my boy, the Ginzo, at the game. You met him last year. He was high as a kite. Anyway.
I don't think he remembers me, Dan.
He's a freaking idiot. All right.
Stay off the weed.
Yeah, he ain't going to be staying off the weed anytime soon. All right. So here's your list. OSU, I got them number 1. Unspectacular, but very efficient and very workmanlike. This is not like the Red Beard teams that passed. I actually respect this team, because they're just not flashy, but they're solid everywhere. Number 2, I got to disagree with everybody. I got the Indiana Hoosiers number 2. Yes,
Okay.
and Kenny said it all, but I'm going to say this. That is the best win I have seen in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's the best win since Michigan went to the Horseshoe and beat Blackbeard's ass with no Blake, no Big Mike, and no Big J.R. Smith. That is the best win I have seen in 3 years. That's the best win since Michigan went to the Horseshoe and beat Blackbeard's ass with no Blake, no Big Mike, and no Big J.R. Smith. That is the best win You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had a one-armed guy who didn't murder Richard Campbell's wife, but he did murder the friggin' defense of Jim Knowles. Okay, went out the door twice for I don't know what he ended up, but 216 yards. Anyway, so that's the best win I've seen in 3 years because I haven't been impressed with anybody in the last two. And Michigan won the national championship 2 years ago, and they were the best team all along. So I wasn't impressed with any of their wins because they were the best team. So I got Indiana number 2. I got Miami number 3. I got Texas A&M number 4. I saw Ole Miss bits and pieces against Washington State.
Yeah.
They kind of struggled. They were struggling.
They did.
And my number 5, it's not who you think. Number 5 is UCLA, baby.
Whoa, no.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Come on.
What?
Ruins.
Stay
off
the weed.
What?
You just smoking, ain't you?
Come on.
What?
Come on.
You smoking.
Number 5.
You are smoking your butt off.
I wouldn't want to play him right now. I wouldn't want to play him. You got a new and improved. What's his name?
Oh my God, what's his name?
Slick Rick's son. He looks just like Slick Rick.
Jerry. Jerry.
He's got
Jerry Neuheisel. Jerry Neuheisel.
Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, he looks like Slick Rick with surfer hair.
Oh
anyway,
my God.
so that's where I'm at. Anyway,
No.
so that's where I have with that.
Way to make my day,
terms of,
Philly.
Wow, that's some
What's that?
pandering. That's some grade A pandering right there.
Hey, what are you going to do? What the hell is number 5? It's going to change every minute anyway.
Sure, yeah. Let's have some fun.
I got to say, this is a postmortem. I got to say goodbye to my boy LBJ. The Big Ten will never be the same again. He is one of my all-time favorite villains. It's like the Riddler leaving Batman. I don't know. Yeah, no more Frank Gorshin. No more. It's done. So
Wow.
That's
So
true.
I'm sorry to
Somebody
see him
Batman
go.
finally killed the Riddler.
Actually, you know what killed Frank Gorshin? 5 packs of cigarettes a day. That's what killed him.
That'll do it.
5 packs. What a freaking
Yeah, that's
nut, right?
100,
Anyway,
100 cigarettes a day?
5 packs a day. Yeah, he was a 5 pack a day guy. Concerning the buyout, the new coach that they're going to hire, NIL, the stadium upgrade, dude, you're talking some serious friggin' money. So they need a home run hire. And why mess around? Jamie, I'm going to talk. He's got to talk to your boy, the oil checker. I'm going after Urban Liar.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
In Penn
Oh,
State,
yeah.
in Happy
You might as well
Valley?
sell your soul to the devil at
No.
that price.
That's not happening.
Whoa.
Sandusky
Why not?
made sure that didn't
That's
happen.
not.
That ain't
nah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
That man's been. He's been tarred and feathered in any other.
He lucky to be on
city.
TV still. Man.
Exactly.
Well, I was talking to my boy today. I said maybe they'll back up the Brinks truck for Signetti, but he said there's people in Indiana with a lot of money that ain't going to let that
They
happen.
ain't letting them go on.
Look, I guess if Bobby Petrino can, wreck his motorcycle and do a press conference with a neck brace on, and and
Get a job again.
he can do it again.
Same job.
Maybe Urban Meyer can do it. I don't know.
And in terms of the game, Jamie, I missed your monologue, so I got to go back and listen to it. I got to say, everybody pretty much said what I would like to say. I think the game really went south on that 3rd and 23
Absolutely.
50-yard run.
That was the game. That was the
49-yard
game
run.
That was the game. Well, here's the other piece. And I learned a lesson as a casual basketball fan in 1983, but I became a hardcore fan because of this team and this game. But Louisville was tussling with Phi Slamma Jam and a Final Four.
Right.
And they had one junkyard dog named Larry Michaud, and he fouls out. And I'm like, cool, this is good. Unfortunately, some dude with a Jerry curl dropped out of a spaceship, and his name was Benny Anders, and he's throwing down reverse dunks. And so what am I saying? When number 2 went out of the game with the ankle, it was kind of like my Benny Anders moment, because this King dude, are you kidding me? He's a freaking Clydesdale. How is that kid a walk-on? He looks like a 5-star.
He does look
Yeah.
like
What
a
a
5-star.
Clydesdale.
He did look like a 5-star.
A freshman walk-on.
Freshman walk-on.
He
How about that?
was a freaking Clydesdale. So Yeah, you think
I think he's got a scholarship now. I know he's got a scholarship now.
Right.
Yeah, although I gotta say, the second counter that he ran, the Snuffleupagus could have went through that gap untouched. I mean, and Jamie, so like I said before, listen, it's old school. We used to call it wrong. You have to wrong arm the counter. So the outside guy who usually keeps his outside arm free.
Right.
No. He's got to crash and he's got to hit that guard.
Yeah, he's got to hit the guard.
He's got to hit it with the wrong arm.
He's got to make construction. He's got to build up.
Make it bounce out.
Yeah. He's got to make it all
You got to
stop.
spill the play. You got to spill it.
Exactly.
I don't know anything about all this box crap. The stuff that I'm talking about is 40 years old, right? 4 decades old.
No, you're right.
You got to spill it. They got to learn one way. You know what I mean? Or because if you try to learn 2 ways, then you learn no way.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that. But hey, listen, they bode very well when I'm there. I don't expect any difference.
You got 20 seconds.
This is definitely a program game, so I think this game will definitely make or break this season. So anyway, I guess I will talk to y'all tomorrow.
Philly E, my buddy, UCLA number 5. Philly E, my buddy.
5, man.
That's gonna do it for the M Zone today. We'll see you tomorrow. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. If you don't get off, it's going to get you off. I'll see you later, Larry.
All right, gentlemen. All right. See ya.
Take it easy, Larry.
Yeah, I'll call you later. I got to tell you something. Ain't that America? Oh, my God, man. Uh-oh, who's starting tonight? Kirk Cousins? Who's starting tonight?